beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 920.
Fuck it.
We're back again for another Saturday bonus show. Woo! Earned by you, the generous contributors of the Drunken Peasants. So we got the guys from Poisoning the Well. We put them in two separate windows. Hi, guys.
Hi. Well, thanks for... I'm
Hi,
glad
Mom.
we're in two windows
Hi.
since we're really far apart.
Yeah.
Emotionally?
I wish we could have been together.
You guys could just
Pat,
swing over and
I
give
miss
each
you.
other kisses.
It looked like he was going to give him like the over-the-shoulder kiss right there.
I'm trying to give Ben one. I'm trying.
Wow. Yeah, everyone give the stream a like if you haven't already. We appreciate it. We're going to get into the show very shortly here. I do want to make everyone aware that if you're a patron, $10 or above, you're going to want to check out your Patreon feed. And if you're not a $10 patron, you should sign up because we did a fun thing where Billy reviews.
What's up, Drunken Peasants Patreons? I'm Billy the Fridge, and I am here back for the first time. Going to be watching OG Drunken Peasants episodes, giving my critique as they roll through.
So Billy's going to do live
back?
reviews of old DP.
You're back again for the first time?
For the
Back
first
again.
time.
Yeah, because I never been there, but Ben has.
But you're back again.
We're
for the
back
first
again
time.
for the first time.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a meta shit.
I stole that from Ludacris.
Bill, just like everything else you do.
What?
should-
Ludacris is worth stealing from.
Well, I mean, you just steal from other people in
You
general.
know what? If I squint my eyes, he does look a little bit like Luda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be in the Fat and the Furious movies.
So
I should
sign
know
up.
that. I
Check
met
out,
Ludacris at a Hooters.
That's not a...
He
check
works
out
there.
Patreon DP episode 1 live reaction from Billy the Fridge if you're a $10 or above patron.
And get your votes in for, or your suggestions in for what one we should do next.
Yeah. Yeah, recommend an episode. Right now, the Manny Pacquiao fights are starting. And so, like, I was checking if I
And
bet
it's over.
If I bet against Manny Pacquiao, like if you bet $100 against Manny Pacquiao right now on the gambling websites I go to, you'd win $350.
But isn't that like losing $100?
No, that's in addition to your bet. So if you bet $100, you keep your 100 and you make an extra.
But that's
$350.
assuming Pacquiao loses, right?
Right. Well, normally you want to bet on the underdog if you think the underdog has a good chance of winning.
Do you think Pacquiao's going to lose?
I
think he's going to lose.
I don't think he'll lose, but there's a chance, especially in boxing, where like someone can get hit. And this guy is a good boxer, and he's way younger than Pacquiao, so the odds aren't in his favor, but there's a decent chance, and that's what betting is all about. Like picking.
He's a lot younger, and I saw him with his shirt off, and I was like,
Pacquiao doesn't give me that same boner anymore.
I was like, oh, punch this guy in the lips.
With my mouth.
Yeah, yeah. It reminded me of the Pacquiao Mayweather fight, and I remember back when it happened, someone made this hilarious video. I'm gonna play it.
Beep-boo, beep-boo, beep-boo. I don't think it's fair that we have to read this. Oh, the pass key? What's the pass key?
To get to Pacquiao.
Oh.
So you don't have to start with Glass Joe.
Cheat codes?
Right.
To fight Floyd, do you agree to wear his gloves, fight at the MGM, be tested daily, get less money than him, not be in your prime, stay in the hotel basement, sell TMT t-shirts, and no rematch?
You have to say yes.
Sure.
Game over.
Oh.
Floyd Mayweather is a very caring fighter.
He cares about winning and making a ton of money.
When he fought Logan Paul, he basically knocked him out and he held him up for like
it was an
30
exhibition.
seconds.
I love how his first thing he said too was like, "Oh, I'm not young anymore."
Well, that's not accurate.
Pew 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 pew. We got punchies. No hugs. I don't want to live in a world where there's no hugs.
Yeah, this is how it was. Manny Pacquiao just kept swinging at Mayweather, couldn't really land anything that big, and then Mayweather would just hug him.
Wow, so we're making fun of Mayweather because he's a hugger?
Yeah.
I don't want to live in this bully culture. He just keeps hugging me. That's a sweet boy thing to do. There's no blueprint on how to beat my hugs. I think I'm going to become a professional wrestler and go by the name Hug Boat.
Huh?
All these rounds without hugs. That's not fair. What's a Noober Goober? It says Noober Goober in the background. I'm more interested in that.
I like how on the far right it says you paid $100 for this. On the upper right.
Worth it. This must be really boring to casual fans. Doesn't matter. We already got their money.
True.
Hell yeah. You have Fairweather fans, then you have Mayweather fans. Mayweather fans just want to throw their money. They don't care. Hug him now. Hug him.
Huh?
This just makes Mayweather look like a supreme businessman. Nice.
Meh.
Thanks for $100. Protect yourself at all times.
Excellent.
Yeah,
That's
I love
good
it.
Yeah, I didn't watch that match. I watched a highlight reel later. It was 30 seconds of them entering the ring and then them just announcing the winner. It was just really boring.
Yeah. Yeah, and Pacquiao had an injury too that they didn't disclose. So interesting. We should get into antagonism here. I'll play the intro in just a minute. By the way, guys, we've already met our goal. Tips are appreciated, but not required to meet the goal since it's already been met.
Yes.
Rent is paid, everybody.
So if you got some extra
you guys
money,
are doing your job.
Just go and become a Patreon.
Also, Billy's OnlyFans is getting shut down. So
Yeah.
So next month we're going to need you guys to come in hard.
My OF is about to go non-nude.
Then why am I doing it?
Yeah.
The Leviathan.
What is the point?
If you can't fap to my T-shirt, you can't fap to my butthole.
All right, antagonism. Here we go.
Okay, thanks. You snapped me out of that.
Yeah, I know.
Your fucking pterodactyls are being mad.
I should turn off that goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
DP, are they gonna touch me?
So, I guess they had picked a new Jeopardy host. His name was Mike Richards, which is kind of weird. Since
Was he the producer of Jeopardy?
I know he had hosted it a few times.
Yeah, it says here producer Mike Richards. I'm pretty sure he was the producer of Jeopardy. He's stepping down after a report about past misogynistic comments surfaced this week. What were the comments? Show me the comments. I need to know. Producer Mike Richards.
Let's unzip those comments.
Yeah, I feel like misogyny is more like it's not a power anymore. Like it used to be like toxic masculinity was a power, but now it's a weakness. So we can't just be taking people out because they're toxic masculine.
So these alpha males are now more beta than ever.
They're more beta than ever.
What's with people named Mike Richards? Like,
Yeah.
isn't that Kramer's real name too?
Yep, it is.
Michael Richards.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing
first thing
Mike Richards' real name is Michael Richards, right? His
Probably,
full name.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you round up.
I mean, if you had to guess.
Unless it's Mikey Lee Richards, like Trumpster Bob's
But
Bobby
I think
Lee.
the over-under is like $300. You put $100 that it's not Michael.
Yeah, if you put $100 on Mike Richards to not really actually be a misogynist, you can get paid out $350 when it's
Do you hear
proven.
that?
So it's, those are the odds. Producer Mike Richards stepped down from his brief tenure as host of Jeopardy after a report about past misogynistic comments surfaced this week and following a drumbeat of criticism about his selection and how it was made. He's the producer of the show, so like he probably had a big say in whether or not he got the job. I think LeVar Burton was the fan favorite, right?
Yes.
He was, but he messed up. I watched the first episode that LeVar Burton hosted.
Yeah.
He made a mistake that caused them to have to like give money to someone because one of the players' time ran out, but he told them that they gave the wrong answer when they actually gave the right answer. It was just after the time. So they had to award points to everyone else because they he said that the right answer was wrong and it confused everybody.
That'll happen when you're new to a job.
No one else has ever done that before.
Because we had Alex Trebek for 48 years.
And also, it was the lowest score in the history of Jeopardy happened on that episode too.
Can't blame LeVar Burton.
Yeah, look, it's going to take time for him to get
him.
He's the people's champion.
He'll get his feet under it. Give him a second.
If Vince McMahon wanted LeVar Burton, he would be the champion tomorrow. We got to believe in LeVar Burton the way Vince McMahon believes in big dumb toughies.
I thought like Ken Jennings would have been good as the host. Like it makes sense
because he's actually good at Jeopardy.
The most winningest.
Oh, that guy
ever.
He's a dork.
He's a dork.
Oh, I know he gets swirlies during commercial
Yeah, I want
breaks.
stuff him in a locker.
He's always gonna come back with a wet head of hair from getting flushed.
Yeah, every commercial he comes back, he's like, "Well, it happened again."
Yeah. Halfway through, he's picking his underwears out of his ass cheeks because he got a mega wedgie. Richards was chosen last week as the successor to Alex Trebek, a decision that was seen as divisive from the beginning after the show had embarked on a search that included actors, sports figures, journalists, and celebrities. Are you guys having a little... Are you guys having a...
There's a fly in here. There's a fucking fly in here, and it's going to cause us to fucking destroy this whole studio.
We got Jeff Goldblum on the wing.
That's fucking expensive.
No, it's not.
Let me use my fucking Miyagi technique.
This is why you two could never be the host of Jeopardy. You know how many flies flew by Alex Trebek and he just stood there still, letting the little stinkers.
Yeah, I have a fly crawling across his eye.
I need like a Pence level of confidence to like ignore it.
Yes. Oh, the Pence fly. Good call.
Earlier this week, the Ringer website revealed demeaning comments about women, the homeless, and others that Richards had made on a 2013-2014 podcast, The Ran Dumb Show.
Okay, sounds like a comedy podcast. I don't know.
Look, if I was a part of a podcast in 2014 and I said some comments, I wouldn't be able to host Jeopardy either. But I've never said
comments last Tuesday that would prevent you from being able
I've
to
never
host.
said anything on a podcast that would be demeaning towards any race or creed or sex or like even non-gender, like interspecies. I've never talked down on an animal. I can host Jeopardy tonight. Put me on, actually. The clips were removed online after the report was posted. Over the last several days, it's become clear that moving forward as host would be too much of a distraction for our fans and not the right move for the show, Richards said in a note to the Jeopardy staff on Friday. Richards said a search for a new host will begin with guest hosts returning to continue production for the new season. Yeah, because even though Richards is stepping down as host, he's still the producer of the show.
Right.
Yep.
My guy.
Yeah, but we don't want to see his stupid face.
Yeah.
What did he say? Do they say exactly what he said?
I want him off the show, but I still want to support his show. What?
Yeah, I want to see if what he said.
Yeah, I need to know
is
what he
worse
said.
than anything we say tonight.
Oh my God! If I guarantee you it won't be, because the second I read what he says, I'm going to be thinking of worse stuff to say, and I'm going to pull it off, and then I'm going to host Jeopardy
because you've never said any of those things.
Because I said them with style and finesse.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Richards said a search for new hosts will begin with guest hosts returning to continue production for the new season, but viewers will get to see the short-lived MC in action. The episodes that Richards taped Thursday will air when the show returns for its 38th season starting September 13th. A do-over with a substitute host would be a slap at the contestants and further undermine the show. Richards' note indicated he will remain the show's executive producer, an awkward situation for whoever replaces him. Sony Pictures Television, the studio that makes Jeopardy and which released Richards' memo, said it was surprised to learn of his podcasts and offensive language and spoke with him about our concerns and our expectations moving forward.
Did he talk highly about a relationship he had with a Catholic priest while he was in high school?
He also had a girlfriend with a very low IQ.
Oh.
Okay.
It's our hope that as
That's
EP,
what Milo did.
he will continue to do so with the professionalism and respect.
You're
Sony
just
said
sliding
in a
off,
statement
trying
on Friday.
to get your face out of this picture.
In case I'm asked to interview for the job.
Yeah, you might still have a chance at hosting Jeopardy.
Yeah.
The
I'm up
podcast
next.
content would have dogged anyone taking over a high-profile Hollywood position, but was especially difficult for Richards, said Robert Thompson, a Syracuse University professor. They were the opposite of what we thought of in Alex Trebek. Jeopardy and Trebek were kind of this place you escape from the scandal and the tweets and all the other stuff that was going on in the world, Thompson said Friday.
Trebek did classic concentration way better than Jeopardy. All right?
Trebek made some disparaging remarks toward the nerdcore community, but I'll forgive him now that he's passed away.
Everything has to be a community now.
Wait, they got a Syracuse professor to comment on this?
Yeah. But a Syracuse professor is like a Harvard substitute teacher, so it really doesn't count. Jeopardy champion James Holzhauer, who holds the record for single game winnings and is number 3 for all-time winnings, offered a sarcastic reaction to Richards' exit. I was really looking forward to the season premiere where, after an exhaustive 61-clue search for the next Jeopardy champion, the show looks past the 3 obvious candidates and declares Mike Richards the winner, Holzhauer tweeted. Waka waka waka.
That wasn't... I was hoping for something better.
That was a sarcastic reaction to Richards' exit. That's what that was.
Yeah.
I like how looks past the 3 obvious candidates. Like, we had Ken Jennings was an obvious candidate. LeVar Burton. Who was the third?
I have no idea who the third is.
I don't know. Yeah,
Tell me Dolly Parton was up for the job and they passed her over.
Her jugs are too distracting.
Oh my God, that's what Double Jeopardy is all about.
I'll take the tits.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Dolly Parton is fucking terrifying now.
Well,
Like,
luckily you're not the one
I do
choosing the
not
host
think
of
she
Jeopardy.
looks good. Like, I'm sorry. I just don't like that.
Sorry.
She's
As
absolutely...
someone
She
who's
looks-
been to Dollywood in the
Yeah.
last month.
In Gatlinburg?
I
Wow.
just want to tell you. Yeah, it's really great. It's a lot of fun. They have great roller coasters.
They do.
Yeah,
Good
that's
food.
cool.
Yeah.
She looks like a creature now. She looks like a Muppet.
We're all creatures.
Because-
You're not going to be able to host Jeopardy after saying this about Dolly Parton.
Okay, fine.
I am a Muppet fucker.
Yeah. Call me Chris Chan because I'm a Muppet fucker. When Richards was tapped to
with this.
When Richards was tapped to host the popular game show last week, Sony also announced that actor Mayim Bialik, that was the third, would MC
Oh,
Jeopardy.
no, not Blossom.
Yeah, Blossom.
Oh.
What is
I do
wrong?
remember that. She wouldn't have been bad. Didn't she have
She would've been fantastic.
biochemical
She's awful.
inferior or something?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Blossom is back, right?
Is
No,
Blossom
that's
back?
No, some other show she's got
No.
similar, but no,
I
she's
was thinking of a similar show.
she is doing another show, but
She's
isn't
awful.
she a
Oh
biological
my God.
scientist or something?
Yeah,
Or
she's like a super like
she slices up brains.
she's up
She has,
there.
She has very odd views on parenting.
She flexing those stems. What are her odd views on parenting?
Here, I'll pull it up in a second here.
I got drunk before this, and now I feel like
Seniorology?
my entire worldview is being melted in the first fucking story.
Yeah, because Dolly Parton's a
did.
grandma hottie. She's top tier grandma hottie. She look, if you're a grandma and
I've
more
loved her for
fuckable
so
than,
long,
than
I-
Betty
like, I
White,
don't-
yeah. If you're more fuckable than Betty White at that age,
maybe because I've been
She's
in
not
love
as
with
old as
Dolly for
Betty
so
White.
long, I
Betty White
can't
is almost
unsee
100 years
Dolly
old.
yeah, but anybody
I would
over
fuck
like
Dolly Cash.
60, anybody over 60 is in the same boat.
No, they're not. Someone that's 61 is in the same boat as a 100-year-old. You have no idea what you're talking about.
It's grandma
Yeah, you have
age.
no idea what you're talking
No, 100 is great grandma age. Like,
Yeah, I think Dolly
You
Parton would
just
make a
stop
great
talking.
grandma.
When you're 100, you get to say the N-word whenever you want. When you're 61, try that shit.
Yeah, you get to say it on your birthday.
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, she's 100.
Yeah, she's like, what is like? You can speed, you can steal stuff.
Boy, yeah.
You know the thing is like you can have half birthdays up until you're about 10, and then you can't have them again until you hit like 90.
I
Then you
mean,
can have
like-
half birthdays again.
so
I like it.
100 years old is 40 years older than 60. A 60-year-old could be the grandchildren of a fucking 100-year-old.
Fact.
Yeah.
I have a mind-blowing revelation for you, by
You
the
are
way.
blowing my mind every time you speak.
I know. You can say the N-word whenever you want at any age, as long as you never want to say the N-word. Think about it.
So this came out. We actually covered it on DP like years ago.
Inside of like a Bazooka Joe gun.
It was attachment parenting.
Don't tell them.
Attachment parenting.
Is that like breastfeed till you're 20?
Not until you're 20, but I do believe they do feed like way older than most people would.
Nice.
And then there's like sleeping in the same bed as your kids and like that kind of stuff.
Did you ever watch the video of the children that were like breastfeeding and they were old enough to talk
Diaperless?
about how it tasted?
Hold on, I wanted to answer your question about this though. Diaperless potty training, co-sleeping, child-led weaning. So like, yeah, she has very bizarre, like unconventional views on parenting.
I think these are all fine. This she's paying attention to her children.
That's just weird mom, like crunchy mom shit though. Honestly,
I always thought about a
You'll
way of
defend
diaperless
anything,
potty
Billy.
training where like you just have one of those little blue plastic pools and you put a little water in it, and if they shit in the pool, you're like, okay, let's go spray the pool out, but keep them in the pool all day long. Then maybe they'll grow up to have gills and be a water baby. That'd be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that would be cool.
I've just gone through potty training with my kid, so it's like hearing all this, I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? Like when the doctor came in, they're like, "Are you doing potty training?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're doing potty training." They're like, "Has she had any accidents?" I'm like, "Yeah, but we just dunk her in the toilet a couple times and flush and just clean her off."
Yeah, that's all you need.
And then they didn't realize I was joking, and Brittany says, "You gotta stop saying that shit."
Yeah, that's how you get child services called.
Right.
Kids are surprisingly
They'll take the
resilient.
GPS up in your shit.
Billy was
kids, take me, take
unironically
someone.
agreeing with you right there.
Yeah, kids are surprisingly resilient. Like we baby
They
them.
are.
We baby
That's a
children. I don't know why we go
I'm
around and
here.
baby these little babies. It's
I'm here. I grew up
Yeah.
when people smoked in the car with the windows rolled up.
Me too.
I am still
On
here.
the planes.
Me too.
Yeah.
With the windows rolled up.
I
I'm
remember
here.
I remember working at Wendy's when like as a teenager or like young adult and being able to take my cigarette breaks like in the fucking dining room and you just sit there and smoke like
Yeah.
literally.
Oh,
Yes.
look, the
There are
last,
ashtrays on the
Yeah.
fucking tables at McDonald's.
the last stronghold on smoking inside of a restaurant was like Waffle House. And I'll tell you, it was weird when suddenly those little horrible ashtray, little metal tin
I
things
love 'em.
were because like literally
adds
your
flavor.
waitress would be smoking a cigarette and ashing into your ashtray while taking that was Waffle House.
Yes.
All of a sudden that went away and I was like, I don't even understand what we're doing here.
Yeah, but now everybody's all in an uproar about fucking vaccines. Your freedom's already gone.
Ooh, this is where
So what did he say?
this is where they get a little racist. Giving the flagship show to Richards, who's firmly in the cookie cutter host mold of a white, square jawed young man, struck some as proof of an insincere effort by the studio to consider a woman a person of color or someone from the LGBTQ community. More than half the guest hosts fall into one or more of those groups. Here's a secret, guys. In the history of business, the promotion almost always goes to the fucking person who is nepotistic, and I'd say it's a little nepotism adjacent to hire the big fucking producer of the show to host the show. He had the power
guy
in the
who writes
beginning.
the checks and he suddenly decides, you know what, I could get a bigger check.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I get to decide that?
I gotta have
Yeah.
2 jobs.
Vince McMahon did make himself champion a couple times,
Yeah,
right?
but that was good. Was it
Yeah,
a
why
couple
not?
or was it once?
I think it was. Well,
He was ECW champion for a while.
I thought he had the WWE title like twice, but maybe it was.
I know
only
he had it
once.
at least once.
He won the Royal Rumble at least once too.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is
it's ridiculous.
It was good. It was good booking though. Like Austin had to go to
He lost
WrestleMania
to a
anyway.
one-legged kid once.
Yeah. Give me the one. You know what? They picked the wrong one-legged wrestler too. There were 2
Yeah,
one-legged
yeah.
wrestlers at the time, and they accidentally gave Vince the wrong one. He's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard this story.
I'm waiting for the call when they're like, get me that short dick fat guy wrestler, and I get the call instead of the other short dick fat guy wrestler.
Who's that? I was just. I will say it to get it out
Let's
of the way.
go to your chart, Billy. Who's the other guy?
I very much so was happy that I don't know if you guys are aware of it. I used to be a big wrestling fan, and I stopped watching over the last few years because it got like too ridiculous for me.
Yeah.
But then
That's what happened to all of us.
CM Punk came back last night on the competition
What?
to WWE. After being retired for 7 years, he's back for the competition, and it was the loudest pop I've heard on wrestling in a very long time.
He left pro wrestling in 2005.
That's his shtick, but that's because he means he went to WWE, where they're sports entertainment and not actually pro wrestling.
That was his big dig.
Yeah.
I stopped watching wrestling when Southeastern Championship Wrestling left Dothan's Peanut Center.
That's true.
It's
Damn,
fact.
that's old school.
Wrestling fans
so
are
in
like,
my mind, Bob Armstrong.
Still
I'm sorry. Bullet Bob.
Bullet Bob
is still champion.
man, I liked Road Dogg, his kid.
Stud.
Road Dogg was one of my favorites in the 90s.
So before we move on, do they ever say what he said?
Probably. We have to get there.
This is such a long article. I just want to know what he said.
Comparing Richards to Dick Cheney. Like,
why?
I don't know.
That's a weird cut, but all right.
Yeah, where's
he has a pacemaker?
Okay, here we go.
Does no one else you can think of that be a better reference recent? No.
Here we go. With his comments about so many marginalized groups becoming public knowledge, how are any of the staffers on the show that might be in those groups going to trust Mike Richards as a manager, he said. On the podcast, Richard used derogatory, crude language about women and their bodies. At one point, he says his female co-host and former assistant was a booth hoe and booth slut when she worked at a trade show. He also made mocking remarks about Jews and Asians and disparaged the homeless.
I don't see anything wrong with anything he said here.
I know a lot of booth sluts that love being called booth sluts.
Yeah, didn't Anastasia work as a? Does she like being called a booth slut or booth hoe? No, she's a booth lady.
She's a hard-working woman.
She worked the Nintendo booth at PAX.
She's a hard-working woman. It's humbling to confront a terribly embarrassing moment of misjudgment, thoughtlessness, and insensitivity from nearly a decade ago, Richards said in a statement to the Ringer staff writer Claire McNear, who first reported on the podcast. He called the remarks inexcusable, adding, "I'm deeply sorry." McNear, author of the 2020 book Answers in the Form of Questions, A Definitive History and Insider's Guide to Jeopardy, said Thursday that Jeopardy had become an unimpeachable part of pop culture. Everybody knew Jeopardy and everybody loved Jeopardy, and Trebek was not controversial. It was just this great trivia show, and now it's controversial and it's not going away, she said.
That's so stupid.
We got a booth slut and a booth hoe comment, and that's it. There's like
and then
murmurings
they said
of
something about
racism and
Jews.
stuff, but we haven't got any of that. We haven't got any of that stuff here. It's not fair. I want to hear it all.
I wonder if there's a clip of it. Do you think?
There's got to be.
All right, let's see.
It's the internet, man. If we're gonna tear down a white man and knock him down from being the host of a show he produces to just producing the show, you know there's a clip.
Fine. Johnny was killing it.
Looks like he auditioned for The Price is Right hosting job
proxy.
too.
Why does he smell like shit?
What? The same dude?
Yeah. There's a clip of his Price is Right audition.
Wow.
On here too.
You think he could beat out Drew Carey?
Can we see it?
You want to see that too? Let's see.
Yeah,
I'll grab both of them. I think this other one has the audio of his podcast and shit too.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I think we got 2 of them here. Everyone like the stream if you haven't already. We get shadow banned all the time, and that's the best way to get people in the know about when we're streaming and what we're doing.
Click that like, podcast sluts. Am I doing it right?
Click that like.
They like it. They like it. When we
Booth
rough to-
hose.
You'll
Podcast hose.
You'll slut.
So what you while we're waiting on this to download, what was your take on the Chris Chan stuff? Since we haven't had you guys on since that happened.
Fane had more insight on it than I did.
I'm more of a Christorian.
No, you're not. You fucking idiot.
Than you are. Yes,
Oh,
I
yes,
am.
more than I am. Yes, you'd be closer
Yes.
to that needle. Yeah.
Yes. At first, I thought, here we go again. 4chan has set him up to say some dumb shit, and this is just another one of these stunts.
You don't think he's banging his mama?
Now I'm not so sure.
Mm.
I am sure that he's been arrested, but I have to think that the violating the order of separation was what caused that.
Not the incest.
You know what? I want to believe the best of people. But I know so much about.
I also just don't want the story to be true, just because I don't want the story to be.
I don't want the story to be true.
That it's so horrible.
But that is the best answer. I don't want it to be true.
Yeah, if the story is exactly as Chris Chan explained it, then Barb is missing her sweet boy right now.
Here's the Michael Richards news story. Let's see if they play what he
Mike
said.
Richards.
Or Mike Richards. Yeah, same difference.
Live breaking news.
Good morning, I'm Colleen Sullivan, and we do have breaking news. Mike Richards has stepped down as host of Jeopardy. He was announced as the new host to replace Alex Trebek just last week. The news today comes a couple days after he apologized for some remarks he made in an old podcast that resurfaced. He also apologized in a memo to staff members this morning. The show is reverting to its guest hosts for the time being.
Oh, is that
Hello,
it?
I'm Mark Brown.
That's
Get more-
it? Hold on. I want the podcast.
I want to hear those nasty things that Mike Richards said so I can judge whether or not I'm toxic enough to find them nasty as well.
What's the guy that was in the OJ case? The white detective guy.
Mark
Oh
Furman?
my God.
Furman.
Yeah.
And he had those like horrible tapes that
He should be host.
right?
Where's
Yeah,
Kato
that's already
Kalin at?
done.
Kato. He's probably got he's got an opening in his schedule.
I saw a TikTok today, and it was a girl on TikTok showing all the reasons why she thought O.J. Simpson's son was the murderer. And it was
O.J.
fairly
Simpson's
convincing.
son was a little kid.
Are you sure?
Well, which son? I guess does
Well,
he have?
No, one of the sons was much older.
Yeah, the one that was recently off of his meds 2 months before and had aggression problems, and was reportedly stalking Nicole Brown Simpson, and had tiny hands compared to his dad's football hands, so gloves would fit him.
It you know what? Squared that circle.
I'm
OJ's
saying,
innocent.
dude. I'm saying OJ was protecting his baby boy. OJ was like, I'm driving this Bronco because I'm going to have to go in and tell the police that my baby boy killed the woman that I couldn't love well enough. And then when he got into the police station, his lawyer was there magically and said, OJ, don't worry, there's 9 of us, and we'll even you can even hire a lawyer for your son who's not under investigation, which apparently he did as well. like if that's true, if he really hired a lawyer for his son who wasn't even a suspect, what's going on?
It's a good theory.
It's a good theory.
But it's a good theory.
From CBS, Television City in Hollywood. Television's most exciting. You are. All
There
right,
he
good
is.
luck to the 4 of you. Here is the first item up for bid. It's a new home gym.
So I guess they just let him do an untelevised episode. I don't know.
The M2 multi-station home gym from Inspire Fitness features space-saving design and a 150-pound commercial weight stack with solid guide rods and center drilled weights from Inspire Fitness.
2001, and the actual retail price is $21.99.
So this guy got to be a producer, but just really seriously wanted to be a host, right?
Well, I think he was in the business, right? So he tried out for the job, knowing it'd be good for
It's
his
one of those
career.
things where you fail up.
Yeah.
Out there.
One thing about Hollywood is if you can walk in on just enough illicit interactions between producers higher than you and people they shouldn't be having interactions with, and you don't tell anybody, they know they can trust you and they give you jobs. You just got to walk in on them. Like I walked in on Harvey Weinstein one time, and he was signing a movie deal with Kevin Smith, and I was like, I'm not going to tell anybody you're doing this, dude. That's pretty disgusting. And I didn't say. And then so he hired me on to be in Quentin Tarantino's 7th movie.
Pretty sure his name is Weinstein.
Oops. Maybe everything else about that was a lie, too.
It was I was in the wrong office, I think.
Yeah. That's a reoccurring joke in Young Frankenstein because they keep calling him Frankenstein and he corrects them. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Here's Trumpster Bob exposing the truth about Kim Kardashian. What the fuck just happened with your
I had a question
white
put
balance?
to me.
Oh.
I thought we were
Is Kim
dissolving into
Kardashian
nothing.
really a Muslim, Bob? Because I made a few posts in the past about them being Muslim. So I'm going to give you your answer. You might not like it, because it says a whole lot about Kanye West, who I'm also...
Kanye West?
Kanye West, yeah.
Kanye West.
That's what I shout before I karate chop somebody.
Kanye.
saying is a Muslim, and you're not going to like the answer. This is why I said Kanye West was a fake fraud.
He's a fake fraud? So that's a double negative. That means he's totally
That's the real deal.
Dude, he's legit.
If you're a fake fraud.
I made fun of him.
Yeah, he's a fake fraud.
Damn.
He just pretends to be a
All
fraud.
this time I thought he was a fraud.
No,
he's a fake fraud.
In fact,
I'm a
I
bad
think his
judge of
ancestors were the very people that originally took slaves in Africa to be sold.
What? So he's saying Kanye West's ancestors were Africans that sold slaves
He got
to
his name after the
Europeans?
West Bank of Africa.
He's doing the thing where this is kind of a new thing where they say, well, slavery really wasn't white people's fault because black tribes went and captured other tribes and then sold them to the hapless Europeans who then brought them over
And
here.
then kept them as
treated
slaves and
with
made them
respect
work.
and gave them
Look,
the right
I
to
know,
vote.
It doesn't matter who sold them.
I know
You
Americans
know?
invented slavery, but we don't get enough credit for ending it, okay?
We definitely didn't invent slavery, and when we ended it, we only ended it here.
We ended it worldwide after we invented it in the
Worldwide, it ended
1700s.
everywhere.
No.
It's still not happening.
When we
It's
invented
still-
slavery in
the
1776,
1776
when
That's
we
where we
invented
did it.
slavery,
Yes.
But
we made a horrible
Yeah.
mistake.
Read the Javalia Convention, dude.
Yeah, dude. Google it.
that's neither here nor there. The reality is,
Exactly.
get down to the answer. Is Kim Kardashian a Muslim? Is the Kardashian family a Muslim?
The whole family
No.
was.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if someone's a
wanna lick
Muslim if they don't have like a crazy fundamentalist view of their religion and their country and a long, long beard. I can't tell if they're Muslim or not.
Yeah. The Kardashians are Armenian, so they're like, you know, they're near Iran. They're in a very Muslim part of the world, but they're like Orthodox Christian traditionally. Armenians are like Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox.
Yeah, they're
Christian.
majority Christian Armenians.
Yeah. Yeah, but they do live in a part of the world like they are like adjacent to Persians.
Yeah.
They probably have a similar ancestry if you go far back enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're separated mainly based on
From the waist down, I
Yeah.
think Latinas are kind of adjacent to Persians too.
Okay.
They thick.
Basically.
So
They
here is
thick.
your answer. Here's Kenyon West, and a lot of people.
Kenyon, how do you get that from Kanye?
It's Trumpster Bob.
I could get like Kanye, maybe you could pronounce it that way.
This is the sixth, maybe the 10th Keith Stone Lat he's had.
Yep.
He's deep into it now.
Have you guys been here while we called Trumpster Bob before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we called
the
him
last 2 times we called him.
Yeah, and he was on like one of the times he was in a good mood, and he sat there and chatted with us for an hour.
Like we made buddies.
I was like, good God. I was like, it's not as funny when he's just kind of cordial. I'm like,
we recently met his like mortal enemy that he recently reconciled with, and that guy is more of a fucking like fraud lunatic piece of shit than Trumpster Bob could ever be.
He's a different kind. I don't know if I would say more. Bob has...
let's look at Bob's criminal record and look at this other guy's criminal record and look at what their crimes were.
Yeah.
And compare
it's different,
those.
though. Because Bob is like terminally dumb with his antics.
Terminally dumb.
Yeah.
He's going to die from how stupid he is.
Like, obviously, this Mark Cruz guy, he's a political type. He knows how to play into the favor of people.
He pretends to be famous when he's not.
Yeah, he plays into that clout culture that's existed far before the word clout was coined, or at least the current iteration.
They're stepping right on our shit.
Fired right at us.
You guys got poo-poos?
Oh no. Oh, we're famous. Real type famous stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, people just don't know that yet.
Yeah,
everybody knows that you guys are like the cool kids. We know that.
Yeah,
Like, you just
we
gotta
met
take
you at a
one
party
look.
we broke into.
Yeah, when you broke into that party, every year you broke into the parties at VidCon, I was like, these
We
two
did break into
guys.
several parties, and Billy was always on the other side of the door. Like,
Yeah.
He was super cool about
actually,
it.
one of the times it was his house. that
Yeah.
we broke into.
Yeah. I was like, these two guys, they deserve to be here more than we do, and this is our house.
Famous.
Well, accused him of having a white wife. This is not a white woman. This is a Middle Eastern woman.
I mean, Middle Eastern is so many different things.
Oh my God!
Middle Eastern is not a race for one thing. Like Armenian is closer to Persian, but Persian isn't the same thing as Arab.
That's a wasted advertisement imprint. Ashley Madison on Trumpster Bob's browser, like
that's targeted advertising.
Wow, Trumpster Bob.
Let's get that straight. Don't make any mistake about it. This is the happy
Oh, you
couple.
seen that ad?
The light-skinned black boy who's from a half-white family, and he has a Muslim wife.
Wow. Got her. Right there. Clear as day.
Kim Kardashian blasted Donald Trump for his Muslim ban. Do y'all remember that? Or are you very short-memoried?
A lot of people. All right. Why am I arguing with this?
I don't know.
Like, if you argue with a crazy person, who's
That's
the crazy
fun.
person? Really?
Oh,
I'm a Muslim, it turns out.
Khloe Kardashian
Did
mocks
all these
Muslim
things.
women. So she mocked Muslim women to garner attention. Then she garnered the hijab right here and then got bashed for that.
Hey, Jeb.
Hey, Jeb.
Oh, God.
That sounds like some George W.
in your
said like, when he
hand?
was a kid.
We need like a Trumpster Bob dictionary where it's written out.
The hijab.
Hey, Jeb, make me a fucking peanut butter sandwich. George W. Bush when he was 8.
Or did y'all forget about her putting this hijab on?
Hijab.
How many different ways is he gonna say?
Hey,
it?
Jab. Hijab.
And taking a picture.
Jesus Christ.
Hi,
She's a
Jeb.
Muslim.
You're never going to be president. George W. Bush
Here's-
when he was 42.
Jeb.
Oh, it's OJ's daughter.
She is right here. She looks like a Muslim slut, don't she?
What?
Got her hair all dyed into the little blonde ends.
Bob
mean,
could
most-
never host Jeopardy.
Most Muslim
Because
women
that's what
cover
they're
their
famous for.
hair. So he's like, oh, she looks like a Muslim slut 'cause she got her hair dyed. It's like most Muslim women cover their hair.
Hairstyle.
The hijab covers their hair.
Her ain't she just a little slutty slut? Khloe Kardashian. She's a chubby slut at that.
Okay.
Was he proving anything there? I don't even know if he made a point. He just like dunked on her and then moved on.
Got it.
Her husband.
He did
Yannis
say more like
Benjamin.
Yeah, didn't someone in the chat just made a great point? Trumpster Bob dyed his hair. Remember?
Yeah, but that was because a Nigerian scammer convinced him to do it.
Oh, you mean princess?
Well, yeah, of course.
A Nigerian princess.
I believe princess and scammer have the same meaning in Nigeria.
Yeah, Nigeria sounds like some Middle Eastern country or some shit.
He is a Muslim homosexual. There he is right there. Actually, he was doing this picture not because of Kim Kardashian, but for other men. He wanted to appear in Men's Magazine.
Okay. He's cute. I mean,
supposedly a former boxer, but I would say he's a fake amateur boxer who.
Okay, then get in the ring with him and show him what's what.
Is a little pussy that don't know how to throw down.
Oh my God.
That's my opinion of this pussified form of a man.
He doesn't look pussified. He looks like
doesn't look pussified.
Yeah.
Is this the guy fighting Pacquiao tonight?
No. The guy fighting Pacquiao is a
Pat
black
wants to
guy.
punch him in the crotch
with my mouth.
He's actually a Muslim.
You're ruining it.
Okay, so he's a Muslim. All right.
Yeah. Hey,
the thing is,
let's call Trumpster Bob T Bob as he goes by. Let's call him Low T Bob from now on, and see if he gets it.
Oh, he won't.
He won't. Low T Bob
or Slow T Bob.
Yeah.
He won't get it.
No.
My relationship with spirituality, Khloe Kardashian. Of course, because she's not a Christian. All the anti-Christians write books on spirituality and how to control your mind and all this hogwash, man. Just continuous non-end bigotry.
What?
Bigotry from Trumpster
Here's the
Bob.
Kardashian name origin. It is from Armenia.
Armenia.
It is from.
Yeah, like I remember sitting there and taking shit from Trumpster Bob for probably like 20 minutes. Him just talking over me, calling me all this crazy shit. And then I'm like, well, Bob, are your parents brother and sister, or are they just like first cousins? And he's like, that's too far. I'm like, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
You're not allowed to hurt my feelings.
Right.
Armenia.
The shit don't flow up.
Do I need to explain
Right.
that further? Well, okay, I will. Here is Armenia.
Armenia. Oh, now he's gonna pull it up on a map and be like, it's near Iran. So what?
That is true.
Georgia's
All right, you know
there
what?
too.
I'm back on board, Bob. You're fucking owning him here.
Yeah, you know what? If my neighbor's a piece of shit, I am a piece of shit.
Georgia is also a very Christian country in this part of the world. Georgia and Armenia.
True.
Yeah,
Right next to
but
Turkey.
Atlanta is pretty forward thinking.
And look, there's Iran. Iran,
Yeah, you're in the Middle East. You're Middle Eastern. I bet you didn't know that.
Turkey.
I did.
This is like Indo-European. Like Turkey is,
Delicious.
it spans both continents.
I don't
and it is
understand.
delicious. Did you know that there's a ton of turkeys right next to Georgia? There's like the world's largest turkey farm.
There's
Oh,
some.
yeah, and you can go shoot them, I think, if you pay.
Azerbaijan.
They'll allow you.
What else is real close
Georgia.
to Georgia? Peanuts.
Can you say Middle Eastern Muslim territory, like central headquarters?
Georgia is not a Muslim country.
No.
Central headquarters, bro.
They're hiding it right in the open.
See, there's
Son of a
Georgia,
bitch.
Armenia. That's what you call Muslim, folks.
Is that?
That's
You got me.
That's a hot take, Low T Bob.
Yep. Got him.
See, it's already taken off. It's great. It works.
I'm just surprised he's accusing
I mean,
somebody of being
Matt.
Muslim and not demanding to see their vagina for proof. That's a step
Jesus. You're one
forward
of
for
these-
Trumpster Bob.
You're one of these Americans that don't have maps.
The funny thing is he's like, look, it's Georgia.
US
Like
American.
Georgia, literally, their flag has 5 crosses on it.
Maybe they just are in the medical field.
They're into Muslim crosses,
Well, that's
apparently.
like just Red Cross.
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
Muslim doctors. That's what they sound like.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Here it is right here.
Our state of Georgia.
Georgia
had
religion.
the Confederate flag, but then we changed it to the Confederate flag.
88.
And no one even noticed.
The country of Georgia is only 10% Muslim, and the rest is Christian.
But to a Christian, that's a heavy amount.
To a Christian.
That's a heavy.
In that part of the world, it's not.
If you're 90% Christian and 10% Muslim, you're going to feel highly persecuted as a Christian. Anything lower than 100% is frowned upon. I've seen a lot of people hide their 23andMe results.
Look, let me tell you something. If I was given booze and it was only 10% booze and 90% bullshit, I wouldn't feel drunk very often, and I honestly don't think I'd even notice. There we go. There you go, girlfriend.
There we go.
Now Daddy's making this song.
All right.
The fuck is wrong
But
with you?
isn't beer less than 10%?
I'm just, I don't have any liquor, but I got a glass of red wine. So cheers.
Cheers.
Dunka. Isn't beer less than 10% though?
Yeah,
You can still
most beers.
Yeah, a lot of people get drunk on beer.
There's like Belgian
Even a high
beers that get up
gravity
to that.
If you get a 10% beer, you're going to be pretty happy with it. I don't.
Yeah, but you're encroaching on like wine territory at that point.
Yeah, sure. If the Muslim population was hard liquor, I'd be disappointed. But if it was a nice beer, I'd drink all the Muslim population and be just fine.
There's a ton of Russians in Georgia. Like Russian troops have literally marched in Georgia, to occupy it within the last 10 years. So
True.
it's a very Christian country. Trumpster Bob is so dumb. Like he just made his point by disproving his point. And Armenia is a Christian country too.
Who's dumber?
That's the problem. We have those kind of guys out there, like the flat earthers stuff, that do these videos, and it's like they reveal they're stupid, but they're too dumb to even acknowledge how dumb they're being.
Exactly.
Even if they're proving their point wrong as they're talking about it, they don't even see it.
But their audience, that's what they want.
And if
Who
you
are we
notice
right now?
If you look at the little definition of Armenia here, it says a country in the South Caucasus region. That's
I don't know
that's where
what
the term
those
Caucasian
motherfuckers seem
comes
like
from.
Caucasian.
And he was saying, "Oh, she's not white." But that's
checking
literally
the
like they
box
come from the place where the term Caucasian comes from.
The Caucasoid Mountains?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Trump's Bob's just a fucking poser.
Caucasians are even worse than Muslims.
He's not even a real Caucasian.
Nope. Nope, he's not. Trumpster Bob's real name, like his full birth name, isn't Robert. It's literally Bobby.
Okay, so like when we were making the joke about Mike
Yeah.
Richard earlier,
Yeah.
you literally could do just the shortened version of someone's name.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you went back to when we were making the joke about Mike, I made the joke about Trumpster Bob
did
being
you?
Bobby. Yeah,
I guess I
go
don't think
back in time.
I don't think I connected that.
Yeah, I didn't
dot.
understand it.
Yeah.
Now
I'm next
now
level.
full
That's
circle. I got it.
I get a lot of my laughs after the show are over. People message me telling me how funny I am, and they can't believe everybody
That's
missed
Billy
it.
messaging himself from a burner account.
Not at all.
He has conversations with himself about how
I'm
funny
impressed
he
at
was.
how intelligent our fan base
Did
is.
that burner account also talk about how handsome?
Yes.
No,
And
we
tall.
get those in forms of donations. People put their money where their mouth is when it comes to me being handsome and tall.
I'm going to tell a story. It's personal to me, to my family, to the community I grew up in, but I think it's something that is felt by every American who has been victim to the political strategies of these elite globalists.
What's that?
So in Quincy, Mass, there's this place called the Quincy Quarries, and before the 70s, this was like a swimming hole where kids would go and jump off cliffs or quarries into the water. So you know how it goes, right? A few too many teenagers got drunk, fell in the water, drowned, and then they paved it over. But even after that, it was still a nice little cultural hub, right, where people would go out into the woods, drink beers, and have a nice time. And there's a tradition of this place. People would go out, they'd hang hundreds of feet over the quarry walls, and they would spray paint their name and the year that they were there onto the wall. And honestly, it was a beautiful representation of the living and thriving community around Quincy. My dad had his name on those walls in 1976, and when I put my name on that very wall in 2012, I could see his name there. It was more than just names on a wall. It was a living history. You could look and see the names of all of my
He's
dad.
romanticizing this.
Yes.
Way
Yeah, I was like,
more
he's really
Yeah.
churching this up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, what is that wall in Jerusalem?
the Wailing Wall.
Look,
The
growing up
Wailing
in
Wall.
Quarry, Mass, we had a few things. We had rocks we wrote our names on, and we had racism. And now they're taking both of those away from us. Vote for Brett Damon.
So it was a redneck wailing wall with Krylon.
Yeah.
Friends on the walls, on the quarries next to him. You could see people in the 40s with their names on the walls. You could see people in the 1910s, the 1920s who had gone out on strings, on ropes, and with house paint painted their names on those walls. And in January of 2021, my father and I went back to the Quincy quarries to look at our names from years ago, to look at the names of my cousins, of my uncles, of my grandfather on those quarries, and to look at the names of people who I've never even met.
Yeah, my family, we got generations of just getting together and staring at rocks. It's pretty sweet. We've done a lot with this family. Pretty proud.
Before, who were in the same exact community, standing exactly where I had 100 years before I was standing there. And it was obliterated. My dad's...
Just go to the library and look up old census from back in the day.
Yeah.
You can just
or
do
just
that.
go to a goddamn graveyard.
I was about to say, I was like, go look at tombstones. You
Right.
have your name next to your dad's
Like, whoa, holy shit, that's my great grandfather's
Right.
name.
My uncle, my cousins, my dad, we all got our names on the same rock.
And the year that they came into this motherfucker.
name from
Look,
1970.
we're not the Vonnegut's. Our most impressive piece of writing was on a rock, and we're proud of it. Okay.
Someone came there and put some cool ass graffiti in its place instead of their dumb shit.
Cute.
6 obliterated from the wall, covered up by some gang members' graffiti.
This is a gang graffiti.
By some black guys ought.
A 30-foot tall Black Lives Matter graffiti covering the spot where hundreds of people had put their names over the century. Sticking out from behind some drug dealer's tag was the lead house paint which some guy in the 1920s used to write his name on the wall. A place of my people, of my community.
Place of my people.
Yeah.
Place of my people.
Well, a graffiti artist from a long time ago got his tag covered by another.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Boston is more racist than Jackson, Mississippi. Prove me fucking wrong.
Or Georgia.
Prove me fucking wrong.
There is a huge amount of racism in that area. I whether it's more or less, I don't know. I wouldn't argue it because I'd have to actually quantify it, and that sounds like a terrible waste of my time because I'm privileged. I shouldn't have to think about those things. But yeah, I don't know. I guess your family should have done better providing that rock. Like, you can't just claim a rock and it's yours forever. You got to defend your land, my dude.
Yeah, you got to go there and like lacquer it.
Yeah, you should have lacquered it.
Like lacquer. Like you spray your name on, then lacquer it. Something that you can then clean
go,
off.
If we go spray paint the neighbor's rock in his backyard.
Yes, like we did that one time with the N-word. It was hilarious.
We were really drunk.
Yeah.
By the way, that's still vandalism.
It's a crime, it turns out.
It might be a hate crime depending on what N-word you wrote onto it.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry about it. We pointed at the other guy. He went to jail. It's fine.
Cool.
We got out of jail on Spaghetti Day.
Do they have spaghetti day in jail? Like, is there a day where?
Yeah, Spaghetti Day's the best day ever.
The best day, and then we got out. We didn't get spaghetti.
That's not fair.
All you have to do is wait for me to get my car jumped. It's because I ran the battery dead and listened to music, waiting for your stupid ass, and you were fighting for spaghetti.
Yeah, you only get spaghetti once every 14 days.
That's 2 weeks of no spaghetti. To just walk out with the smell of spaghetti on your nostril as they're prepping
like
it.
You have to like it coming out of the fucking cafeteria or wherever they make the food. I imagine it's cafeteria.
I could have brought you like a bottle of Bella Gloss or something. You're like, spaghetti's going on right now. I'm like, you don't.
You come out of a jail a different person, man. You wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it.
Right?
You wouldn't get it. You're talking like somebody from the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah, your privilege were every day spaghetti day. It's not the same. Suck my caucuses.
I'm from the Georgia that's
look,
not.
See the spaghetti privilege. That's me. I'm the guy. That's spaghetti privilege.
Yeah, dude. Like he could go down there and get spaghetti like 14 days a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, obviously. This motherfucker ordering Alfredo because he's got the white sauce privilege.
Place of remembrance and of heritage being defiled.
Being defiled. Yeah.
Like when they were the last team to allow black people to play in the Boston Gardens.
Look.
And they defiled the Boston Gardens with those championships.
Am I heartbroken that these people who wrote their names on rocks 60, 70 years ago got covered up by graffiti?
I can't fucking believe it. It's like that time Milo Yiannopoulos, his Twitter got deleted.
Oh my God. How
and
could
his
they?
whole history of all of his tweets.
How could they?
Just gone.
See, back in the day, white people used to do the graffiti, and they were respectful with their graffiti.
Yes.
Yeah, they come down on their twine and lower themselves with lead paint. Those are the good old days.
Sacks with their paint.
Their gunny
strings. Strings like puppets. You would put them on like puppet crosses.
Little marionette
and you would put them down. You're like, okay, paint Rosilio.
They're just hanging down by their spaghetti noodles over the cliff.
Yes.
Using their spaghetti privilege to lead paint with pasta sauce on the rock.
Yes.
Because
we would all
America
come up and we would huff the lead paint and we would talk about how white Boston is.
It ain't right.
is changing. We have been replaced by the genocidal policies of the American left wing and the criminal malfeasance of the American right wing. We have been
Holy shit!
Words.
Why is Warren Southern talking like this?
That is insane.
This is Warren Southern.
Or brother.
Her brother Warren.
This is post-op Lauren Southern.
I thought it was Brett Damon
This
at
is
first.
Larry Southern.
Genocide.
This is Matt Damon before he learned that the gay slurs were bad.
By an alien population which has no respect for the traditional ways of America, no respect for the traditional culture of America, but rather has been taught...
Your fucking rocks are not the traditional culture of America. It was just some dumb shit.
What the fuck are you babbling about?
Yeah.
You're trying to like cloak your racism behind this weird, heartfelt story that literally means nothing, and it's like you're still being super like racist about the whole thing.
Look,
like that's I touring across the country for a decade. I learned white trash is everywhere. It is not.
Oh yeah.
Like we like socially we like to say it's the South.
A fucking Southern thing.
Yeah. So below the Mason-Dixon zones where all the races are. No, they're in New York.
Yeah.
Like, upstate
with
New
the
York.
same accent.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they're super mad about everything because those fucking guys with their fucking rattle cans,
Eat them.
with their name tattooed on their neck,
with their
feel
daily
nothing
rations
but
of spaghetti.
absolute contempt for what they are replacing. And I saw them as I was standing there in shock with my father, like the
cry?
relics of a past age that we are. I saw them standing there, snickering, spray painting over some graffiti with their own garbage graffiti. And they snickered.
Hey, Noodles, we're giving you a shout out.
You just said it. You said it.
This motherfucker's apartment complex is probably built on an Indian burial ground.
They spoke Spanish to each other, and they threw their spent spray paint bottle into the piles of trash which have accumulated litter piles.
You should speak Spanish to each other.
Yes.
You're in America. Speak English. God damn it.
Yeah.
Around this area, every young adult my age has heard stories from our parents.
It's funny because there's two American continents, and Spanish is by far the most widely spoken language on those two continents combined.
Yeah, that's the problem he's trying to get at.
Oh, okay. And then Portuguese. There's a ton of Portuguese speakers in South America. You know.
Oh, well, we got to get in there and stop that shit.
Yeah. About how their grandparents would shoo them out the house and they'd ride bicycles up and down the neighborhood the whole day, and how everyone would leave their doors unlocked because everyone
to be honest.
knew each other's name and everyone trusted each other. They had communities of trust. But the America of our parents is dead, and we, my generation, is left longing for a place and a time which we never experienced. And one day the America...
What, the 1950s?
As he posts this on TikTok.
We used to be able to put burning crosses in people's front yards.
and everyone got along. We had a good time.
Yeah.
Now all I can do is put my racist screed on the Drunken Peasants.
That we, my generation, was born into will be the same fantasy utopia as we tell it to our children. America isn't changing or being destroyed on its own. It isn't dying a natural death. It is being murdered by a political elite, which is either indifferent or
This is literally his reaction to rocks.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. This is literally how the KKK members talk to their kids to get them to think that this is the way things are.
The good old days.
Whether he is like,
we're normalizing bullshit that
there's-
we heard when we were kids here.
there's plenty of racists out there that don't even know they're racist. I don't know if
have no idea.
knows that he's a racist or thinks that he's just a patriot. And that's the problem. Is now they want I'm a patriot, wrap themselves in the American flag, and I'm a patriot, but then say the most racist shit ever. It's like, that's not what we're doing here, guy. And particularly when this country, fuck, I almost got him,
motherfucker.
God damn it!
Yeah, he got away.
He's on the lens. I can't hit
Flies
that.
are so flies don't give
Ballsy.
a shit. Yeah, because they're so much smaller than you. Their lifespan is only like 2 to 3 days. And
what they got?
And like if there was a giant fucking animal like that much bigger than you, would you be getting in its face like, hey fucker, hey fucker, hey fucker, I'm here? Hey,
Dimitri Martin has a bit about it. He goes, the problem is you start trying to catch the fly, but you miss, and now all you're doing is look as you're a plunk. Come here, motherfucker! I will get you.
But we kind of
He's
do.
fucking with me, man.
He is fucking with
He
us.
knows
He's
I'm
clearly
talking
fucking
about
with
him.
us.
They've only got a couple days to live.
We kind of
They've
do.
got nothing to lose.
We kind of do act as flagrantly as flies do on Mother Earth, though.
We do. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
Flying that
buzz around
motherfucker's
Mother
face.
Earth acting like flies buzz around us. We're only here for a couple of days on Mother Earth, and we treat it like shit.
Oh, my God.
Yep. Start playing some fucking sympathetic music.
Evelyn, but all the same believes that it can profit from this death, regardless of how you suffer, regardless of what spirit, of what dream of America is extinguished in order to bring about their selfish desire for gain. America is being changed. In this changed America, this new and tolerant, diverse and multicultural America, it has no place for you.
Fuck this. Fuck it. I got him. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Let's go run your drink.
I have this fly swatter that looks like a tennis racket, and when you hit the fly with it, it like
I remember
vaporizes them.
Is that the electric one?
Do you remember
Yes.
when America used to not have flies, but then they came in here and started painting their name on their cars and
Dude.
shit?
Like, and they'll come and they'll like throw up on your skin.
Yeah. Yep.
I do know that there is a problem with the eradication. I knew there was a problem with the eradication of whites in America when dog turds stopped being white. Remember when you were young and dog turds would turn white after a while?
What happened?
Yeah, that's when I knew there was an agenda against whites in America.
Instead of letting the fucking sun dry them out to their natural fucking color, people started picking them up.
Also, we started having standards for dog food to stop feeding just wheat.
Yeah, and mostly poison and like pig
Look.
hooves and.
I'm just
Everyone-
saying, let's make dog turds white again.
Everyone, please like the stream. Give us a like.
I'm sorry after Billy's statement. If you don't want to like the stream, we get it.
Everyone, please like the stream. Check this out. This video is kind of weird. Let's
Look at these two. Imagine.
So this is someone that is reacting to like Instagram people.
Yeah.
Taking a photo of a guy doing deadlifts in the middle of a crosswalk, then getting upset when someone crosses the street. Oh, you're
Hey, you fucking
influencing.
ruining my shopping!
Yeah, the only thing you're influencing is natural selection. Why don't you stay there a little longer? Let it do its job. Yeah, then you got this one. Thinks the world is an amusement park.
Yeah, she's marching with like some British soldiers or something.
Her hat,
right?
though, makes her fit in.
Same hat.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're
That's
like,
how you got to
"Fuck outta
treat these
here."
people. Just push them to the side.
My
Yeah, let's
guy. Holy shit.
this dumb
Look at the
bitch.
size of those bears.
Why is she wearing like a wrestling onesie?
People have like fallen into the Grand Canyon trying to get.
That's a onesie that exposes the twosies.
Take selfies with wild bears now. Why not?
No.
Look at her shocked. Who'd you think it was going to stand up, put its arm around you, and make duck lips for your Snapchat?
Maybe.
Okay.
The problem was she didn't have her Goldilocks hair in.
Then you got this one, taking a photo with her entire identity. God, they're everywhere.
I see him in downtown Seattle all the time.
How about you really try to live a life?
They go to Cabbage Town a lot.
Yeah, Cabbage Town.
They
and
would
fucking Krog
Street Tunnel,
Yeah.
and they will not. Look, they wouldn't fuck one person down there, but they want to go down there for their instas.
Yes.
Without seeking
We wouldn't
validation.
have so many fake people as influencers if there weren't so many fake people at home watching. Fuck the whole world. You're
What
all
is
a
this
bunch
shit?
of fake fucking
I don't
losers.
think this guy needs a photo, honey. I'm thinking more of an exorcism. Well, this is the world we live in now, folks. The look at me generation, where everyone
That's the
finds a
pink
way to make it.
wall. Everybody knows when you go to LA, you take a selfie or a picture at the pink wall and you post to Instagram and you hashtag pink wall and you fucking blow up. If you don't blow up, you're shit. You're fucking shit. It's the pink wall. Everybody gets it.
Everything about themselves and make sure you see it. What a legacy to leave behind.
Hey, when she's dead, those tits will still be floating around in her grave. A skeleton with some gelatin.
Is that supposed to be positive?
Yeah.
Gross.
I want to dig up a grave and play with some skeleton gelatin titties. Is that against the law?
That should be on a T-shirt, by the way, for like.
It's necrophilia.
Is that against the law? It's not necrophilia if it's the gelatin.
I am not a Republican. I walked away from their backstabbing several years ago.
Proud of you.
I am now Constitution Party.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were Black Lives Matter.
But I see the chaos today, and I realize
What's up with the liver spots? You know what, Bob? You should not do HD.
Yeah, my guy got caught in 4K. He's an actual crypt keeper.
Right.
that there is only one man in the USA who can bring order to this mess,
that, Bill?
and that is Donald Trump.
Don't, Bill.
The Constitution Party at this time has no one who can do a better job than Trump. So as a Christian and an American, I am calling for Donald Trump to be restored to the presidency as fast as possible. And he needs to have 70 million righteously angry Americans marching with him.
There's a recorded call where Trumpster Bob calls Wild Bill. It's one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
The Constitution Party will continue to put good men and women in state and local offices, school boards, and...
Because, like, Wild Bill's like, good sir, I don't know who you are, but you're not making a lot of sense, and I'll have to end this call if you keep swearing at me. And Bob's like, fuck you. You were born in England. Fuck you. You were born in fucking England. For some reason. But Wild Bill was never born in England.
No, I didn't get that either. Man, it's weird when they drink from the same trough, but they don't smell each other's shit. Like, I don't get it.
Sheriff's departments, because that is where we can quickly build national influence. Trump will have a maximum of 4 years to straighten things out. And then America will have to deal with the Republican Party and what they have done to this country.
It's pretty much a toss-up whether or not Trump will run again, and if he does have to get through a primary, and there's going to be people running against him that don't want him back.
I think the Republican Party is not going to back the guy who lost to someone no one wanted.
No, he'll win it. If he runs, he'll win it.
Oh, so
He'll win
there's dissension in the ranks between you two. So
yes. Always.
Yeah.
When it comes to politics, yeah.
So Pat, why is Sophane incorrect about this then?
I think it's the same thing like with Hillary. Like, okay, well, we backed you before, but at some point we can't keep backing you. Like you're a bad horse. Like we're already knowing we're going to lose. The fact that Trump has already lost, or it was stolen from him.
See, that's why
you think
you are out of touch with your own party. You've been a Republican as long as I've fucking known you, and you keep thinking there's some sort of principled position. You and like a couple dozen jackasses are the only 2014 Republicans left, bro.
Yeah, you're a dying breed.
It's over. Yeah. You might as well be a goddamn socialist now.
Wait, what's his nuts? What's his party called?
Constitution. Is that the one you're thinking about?
You're gonna
now?
join Bob or Bill's party?
Wild Bill. It's time to go to Wild Bill. Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry though, the Democrats are pretty fucking terrible right now too.
They're terrible, but they're going to have someone running guaranteed, and Trump has to like get through the process all over again if he chooses to run. And it's interesting that Pat is a Republican, but he doesn't think Trump has a chance. Like, he's hoping Trump won't be the nominee, but I think he does have a good chance.
I don't want to have to keep not voting for like my party because I've not been happy. I didn't like when Trump got. I was like, no, I wasn't happy.
So you didn't vote for Trump the first time either?
Oh,
okay.
He just didn't vote.
So did you vote for? Did you vote for Romney?
Just not a president.
Did you vote for Romney?
I voted.
He voted for Romney.
I did vote for
Goddamn
Romney.
right. He
Okay.
voted for Romney.
I did write in because I wasn't going to vote for Hillary or Trump. I wrote in Andrew WK.
But what party was he
Because
representing?
Probably our best bet.
To me, I want the party to win.
Who's his girlfriend now? The girl from
Kat.
Yeah.
Kat, whatever her name.
Kat Benatar? Oh, Kat Dennings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. He like divorced his wife real quickly, and then all of a sudden now he's engaged to Kat Dennings. It was happening all of a sudden.
There's
We were all
Andrew WK in the Illuminati.
Why would he be in the
I hope so.
Illuminati?
I think his like
All he
father
does
has
is sing about
CIA
partying.
connections. Pretty sure
You
he's
think everyone has CIA connections?
Well, I'll tell you a secret, Ben. Everybody that's pretty famous.
He plays the numbers game with conspiracy theories. He just thinks everything is a
It's not a
conspiracy
theory, it's
So then
proven
when it's
fact.
like,
What's the Vegas over-under on that?
fucking right all the time. That's what he does.
That's what Fane does. Like if he gets right once, that's it.
I'm so
It's
fucking
the
smart.
worst
I called
day.
him.
I am so fucking
now
smart.
Always do
So
it.
too.
Republicans had done their jobs, the dirty Democrats would have been prosecuted out of business long ago, and the USA would not be in the mess we're in today. The day is coming when the only hope for America will be the rise of a viable third party to put an end to the good old boy politics that have been leading us all down the road to destruction.
Andrew WK is playing at New Mo's on September 13th. I thought he was coming here soon. I looked it up really quick. It's a pretty good show, especially if you know.
I saw him at Warped Tour, and I went to one of his smaller shows in Atlanta. It is all electric all the time, and at Warped Tour, he had the biggest pit I've ever seen.
It's
was
cocaine music, right?
Oh yeah, it's all up.
I mean, his big album, on the cover of it, he's got like a bloody nose on the cover.
I
of it.
have that picture literally over my desk. I have a big poster of him with his.
And all the songs are about like partying and shit.
Yeah.
And they're very high energy.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Apparently for
cocaine
that
music.
photo, he smashed his face with a brick before they took the picture.
Did he?
Yeah.
What a lunatic.
Yeah.
That could be faked, right? I mean,
there was.
They snorted half an ounce.
Well,
of
they
coke.
they had pig blood, but they kept saying it looks too fake. So he went outside and grabbed a brick and bashed himself in the nose.
Andrew WK does kind of fucking right.
There was a widely spread
follows me on
theory. He follows you on Twitter?
That's pretty awesome, too.
There was a widely spread theory that Andrew WK doesn't actually exist.
Yes.
Why?
Some people said that, like Dave Grohl created the character, and
That makes it even better.
Yeah.
Does
it's-
kind of make it better.
he liked the mysterious like.
I want to
aspect.
believe that about Dave Grohl. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so everyone started thinking he was a concept that was created.
Oh
and
man,
it was
that's
just a
fucking brilliant. Dave
marketing
Grohl,
camp.
you are the best.
Right.
You should have shot yourself in the mouth in Paris.
you know Dave Grohl is sometimes a guitar player for Ghost. You know that band Ghost?
Yeah, we saw Ghost open for Vince Simple.
Yeah, Ghost, like, sometimes if Dave Grohl wants to, they'll let him, like, come in and play guitar for Ghost, and you don't know it's him.
I've always said that Dave Grohl is like the glue that holds the rock and roll world together because he plays for anybody, like all his buddies. Like Queens of the Stone Age needed a drummer for that awesome album, or then they did them Crooked Vultures and shit like that. And he would step Tenacious D. He was the drummer. Like
he's living the best life of anyone in the last 100 years, bar none. And it's a fact, and you all fucking know it.
His father
He's
is like a
crushing the life
right-wing
game.
professor.
Who?
Andrew
WK?
WK's father. James E. Cryer.
Here he is.
He's the...
Crier, you sad about freedom?
He's the professor emeritus of law at the University of Michigan Law School.
I love that we're focusing on.
No. What school?
My presidential
University
candidate.
of Michigan Law School.
No, you know who else is a graduate of University of Michigan Law School? Ann Coulter. So I just want to say the credibility. I mean, it's Michigan in general, but look, gross Michigan. Gross.
Oh, man. All right. You know what? Now that we've figured all that out, I got to go back to what Billy said. Illuminati. You were right.
Confirmed.
Look, man.
Confirmed.
If you're dating Kat Dennings, there's only two reasons. It was product of an Illuminati sacrifice, or she is trying to take you over and sell your soul on the black market. And I don't know if he's got a soul worth selling. Kat
He's
Dennings,
got nice teeth.
Those are nice because he's
Those are
fucking.
very
His
nice
dad's a
teeth.
professor. You don't have bad teeth if your parents are a professor.
What?
Name
You
one
make
person.
shit up
Name one person
all
whose
the
dad's a
time.
professor that has bad teeth.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. Is there anybody that's dad's Oxford? Because
No.
let me tell you something. Your teeth suck.
No.
God.
Right,
What he has
right.
is the same reason I have nice teeth. He did too much coke when he was young. They rotted the fuck out, and then he paid someone to put some real porcelain in
He
here.
has boogie
that
teeth?
Screwed up with fucking.
These are ivory. He paid top dollar for his.
They're illegal. They're poached.
Yeah. I hit these once a month with
scrubbing bubbles.
Yeah.
Where did you guys go to get the teeth? Because I want to go buy some. I'm going to cop some teeth.
Come on down, buddy. It's fucking.
Where do I buy the teeth?
I got a guy, dude.
Do I got to go to Bolivia?
$8,000 around here?
Bolivia, yes. They have
$8,000 for the tops?
Use coupons.
I have better teeth though.
Can I get some coupons?
Mine are all the way through. Yours are fake as fuck
Yours
on the
look
front.
fake as fuck. Yours look like horse teeth.
What can I get for $6,000? Can I get some horse teeth for $6,000?
Yeah. I could give you elephant teeth for $6,000.
Hey, I need that. Can I get tusks?
I remember when Anthony Fantano told Boogie that he was chiclet toothed.
Oh, Anthony. Sorry, y'all.
Anthony Fantano and Boogie got into some like weird argument on Twitter like a year or two ago, and he called him chiclet toothed. It was pretty funny.
Look, Fane got in an argument with Anthony at a taco truck in downtown LA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we were
because
really
of
drunk.
His review of Mastodon's latest,
Which is
album.
it was this is Emperor Sand came out.
I don't even really like Mastodon that much. I just saw him in Attack.
We were at Blair White's party.
We were at Blair White's birthday party
with what's his name? Sargon.
Sargon of Akkad.
Garcon.
Yeah, and then
Carne of Assad.
Carne of Assad.
So
yes,
we were at the taco truck outside.
You guys are far
Anthony
right.
comes up and we're talking to him, and then he'd given a bad review for Emperor Sand, Mastodon, Atlanta band,
which they recorded that right near here where we're sitting right now,
2 miles from here.
It's not even that great.
It's not Crack the Sky, but
no, it's not.
It's prog metal, and I like them. Yeah. And so he like blasted their album, and so Fane decided to like take up arms for Mastodon all of a sudden and starts yelling.
Taco truck. He just wanted tacos.
He didn't want tacos. He's a vegetarian.
That's right. He was walking by.
Yeah.
I wanted tacos.
You stopped. You stepped
I
on
stopped him. That's right.
And started just yelling at him about a Mastodon. It was the craziest shit.
I'm sorry.
Why was he there? Where did he come? He doesn't live in L.A.
It was
VidCon.
Oh, was it VidCon?
He was invited to Blair White's party by somebody.
We went up to the bar at the Standard. Wasn't it called the Standard?
I think it was the Standard.
And it was like, Jeff Holiday was there. You can have Jeff
Holiday. Jeff Holiday actually got thrown out because he got in a fight with Shoe on Head and Armored Skeptic.
Greg directly.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the crazy hair incident?
Yes.
Yes.
We were there.
We were there.
So,
that's the thing. Nobody knows who the fuck we are.
And we're
but
just
somehow
we crashed
we're
all
at
the parties.
every bullshit thing that have a drama thing. Like there's a picture of us in the background. Remember Logan Paul?
Oh, we were in Logan Paul.
We're in a Logan Paul video, just standing in the background while some crazy shit went down.
You both make people in their photos look cooler for having you around.
Yep.
Like they're
Have
like,
you seen that Keck? Have you seen that Keck photo?
Yep, the Keck is
The
steady
Keck photo is legendary at this point, right?
Yes, which Pat looks offended.
I look the most racist
everybody there.
Boogie literally called me like 5 minutes before that photo was taken and told me to meet him at the restaurant, and I left like right
You
before.
were gonna be in that
I was
photo?
like so close. I was so
No,
close.
yeah,
I was right there like
Could've been
5
one of
minutes
us, bro.
before.
Boogie
one of us, bro.
Boogie and Billy went and had lunch over at the Marriott.
Yeah.
And we left. And it was right after we left them to go have lunch that the photo got taken.
Maddox was also in that photo.
Yeah.
Oh,
we were
my
there
God.
when fucking Tana got thrown out of VidCon, which caused her the next year
TanaCon
to do TanaCon.
We
were standing there when
were
she
yelling
was
at her.
being drug out. She walked right past me. I was like, "Hey, Tana!" She's like, "Fuck out!"
They canceled
she said
VidCon this
hi.
year.
She did say hi. She did say. She actually said hi while she.
Isn't it
was
funny-
back. I was like, "Hey, Tana." She's like, "Hi."
We thought those were bodyguards, but she was being kicked out.
Yeah, she was
Isn't
being
it
kicked
funny how Nick Fuentes does like his version of TanaCon at CPAC every year because they won't let him into CPAC?
We should go.
We should go.
You guys are going
That'll
to
be
go
a
to America First Pack or whatever it is?
This is all we do with our
AFPAC,
Patreon.
that's what it's
money.
called.
Yeah,
we save it up and then go to these things.
These parties.
Like
You
we
guys
had
went to
be
that
with
Warski fight that didn't actually
You're damn
happen.
right, we went to the Warski
yeah.
fight.
And drank with Ralph and Warski
That
after.
is
Yes,
next
and
level.
what's his name with the curly hair?
Dick Masterson.
Dick Masterson. That's
Yeah.
right. Yes,
Wait,
you goddamn right. If there's a fucking
Wait,
drama
wasn't-
thing going and we have enough money in our Patreon account, we're going.
Wasn't Dick Masterson at Billy's party too?
Yeah.
He was.
I've hung out with Dick
Oh my
Masterson,
God,
too.
that was
He's actually very funny.
That was crazy because Chris Raygun was hanging out with Maddox, and they were almost going to bring him back to the house, and Dick was there, and
that would have been the first time they saw each other face to face since the
it was
lull
like
suit.
it was Mundane Matt, Chris Raygun, and Maddox hanging out, and they were coming back to the house, and I think Maddox didn't come back with them, but it was like very close where Dick was there at the house, and they're like, Maddox might be coming over right now. Like, I don't know if Dick was like, yeah, so?
Yeah, Dick would be like, yeah, let him come over. But Maddox would avoid that shit
And
like
then
the plague.
but then Matt did come, and Chris came in, and Matt and Dick had a conversation.
I'm like forever blacklisted by Rucka Ali because of like the Maddox shit.
You shouldn't have fuck a with Rucka.
Rucka, we saw him in.
We've seen it in everything, but he always asks us how our channel's doing. I'm like, don't ask that.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Don't
Rucka.
ask us what our channel's
Yeah,
doing.
But that's when we told him
so,
he
like-
was the newly elected king of the shitlords, and he got real mad. That was in Milwaukee.
Any mutual acquaintance I have with Maddox, he'll like get in their DMs and be like, don't talk to that guy. Like Maddox.
Yeah, I understand that. I get that.
Yeah.
Except with me, who does the show with you, he's like very cool with me. It's funny.
Oh no! He says he won't tell this to you, but he'll
Yeah.
go to like other mutual
Yeah,
acquaintances
exactly.
and tell them not to talk to me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like me, who I do the show with you, and he's like, we and him have a
Pat's the
swell
Billy the
rapport.
Fridge of this relationship.
Everyone,
Everyone likes Pat. Everyone hates me.
Wait,
and they
Chris,
talk shit.
I'm friends with Chris on like Facebook and like
on Steam.
Bay
yeah,
the
he's on Steam
perpetual
and shit.
fence sitter. Like, and by
Yes, that's
the
the
way,
best place
the other
to
night
be.
when you called me a
you
shitty
and
interviewer,
Patrick.
there were several comments that said I was the good interviewer, and that if you would have interviewed Hitler, you'd be like singing praises
I
of whatever.
happen to know-
because you pander the
Fucking
fuck
would,
to
so
that
would
fucking con
I happen
artist.
to know I have 0 sock accounts. That's why I don't get all those cool comments about myself. Ben logs into his sock accounts like, Ben, you won again. Very good interviewer.
That's not what I'm doing though. I actually interviewed that guy. You were filleting him during that fucking interview, and then we found out later like what he had done. And then all of a sudden, let's hear the excuse now.
Billy
For
just likes
one-
people.
You called me a shitty. Okay, this guy was on here spewing utter bullshit, and I'm like, dude, like I was questioning it. I'm like making a face, like, no, this doesn't add up. And he's like, yeah, this guy's a shitty interviewer.
Yeah,
it's like, and you were like, tell us more, Mark. You sound very interesting.
Yeah, I was playing.
No,
you
you
and
weren't.
Billy
I was playing good cop.
You were.
I was playing good cop to keep him on the line.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
You were kissing his ass.
I was why the fuck would I kiss some old dude's ass?
You kiss people's ass all the time.
No,
Yes,
it's
you
always.
do.
I'm,
sweet boy.
I'm highly
You
manipulative.
pander
That's all.
so hard.
I'm highly manipulative. I'm a top tier manipulator.
Thank you.
But his parties do fucking rock,
and
it's because of that. And he gets everything.
Thank you, the Bebe Cheese. You know what's up here.
I disagree. Bebe Cheese is
course
one of
you
your
disagree.
sock accounts. That's a
Your
sock
parties
account.
Are amazing, Billy. Never stop sucking up to everyone. That's
what he
that
does.
part was fun. I got in trouble because I was talking shit about Tim Pool to some guy I've never heard of called what was his name?
Reactor.
That's right. Never heard of that guy.
It's his brother.
So yeah,
But we had him on the show to talk shit about his brother.
And you're dunking on Tim Pool so hard, and Tim Pool's laughing his ass off, or not Tim Pool, Chris Reagan's laughing his ass off because you're dunking on Tim Pool.
But I thought he was laughing at me.
And I was like, no, he's laughing next to Reactor.
Yeah.
And this
Next to Reactor.
gets up, leaves, comes back wearing a Tim Pool hat, which I don't know if you've ever seen Reactor. His face looks exactly like
Tim
Tim
Pool. He looks a lot like Tim Pool.
Tim Pool hat, like thinking because Reactor's not gonna like get in your face.
But Billy's parties are so good that at that moment, Odd Ones Out walked out, and I was like, "Hey,
Pomeranians!
look at my Pomeranians!" And we got to sit there for a half an hour and show each other pictures.
It was weird. All of a sudden, Odd Ones Out shows up, and I'm like,
yeah.
Billy's parties are the fucking best. Sneak your way into any of them. Just lie, cheat, and steal. Get into Billy's party.
Do not tell them you're with us.
Don't tell them you're with us. That we've already been exposed.
I was the driving force of that amazing interview.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, the second you heard Christian, you got all pissy. You're like, I'm gonna be the super atheist.
That's actually not
and I'm
true.
gonna tell you can't do the Sana Chukata.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I didn't argue any religious shit with him at all. And
If you look at your body language,
shut up. It was what?
You're gonna tell me to fucking shut up?
You just interrupted me when I was trying to talk.
Keep talking then. Go.
Okay. So now I'm very distracted.
Yeah, break this show up, dude. We did it.
Terrible interviewer telling someone to shut up.
You're not interviewing you. I'm trying to talk, and you just talk over me because you're louder than me.
I make one statement, and you continue talking.
You did it again.
Remember the YouTube Saints?
So it was long before. It was long before the shit where he said he wasn't or that he was a Christian. It was long before that. He answered like, "Hello, gentlemen." And I'm like, "Gentlemen."
Yeah, you didn't like him at all. It was from the jump.
He was so unlikable.
And I was doing the overly on the other side.
No, you weren't. You. It's easy now to say that you were doing it, but you weren't.
Okay, next episode of Drunken Peasants, Ben and I are going to rewatch that interview, and we're going to comment on the entire interview. That's the whole episode.
What a scammer.
It's a whole episode.
What a scammer. What a scammer.
This is it. We broke them up. Tell your friends.
Yeah, this is the end of Drunken Peasants.
Was there with fucking Drunken Peasants.
He's a scammer. He's instantly unlikable. Hold on, though. I got to type these other comments here really quick. Hold on. I can't talk and type at the same time. Let me type these other positive comments about me.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it up forever, Ventano, you fucking pussy.
All right, we're going on to something else.
So, and that was a really good fucking night.
I'm glad I conducted a stellar interview.
I was the one that found the groundbreaking revelation.
No, you didn't.
I was the one that sent you the article. I set that up so perfectly.
You did not set that up.
Oh, what do you mean?
You didn't set anything up.
I sent you the article exposing him.
Legends. Fucking legends. We got like 1,000 subscribers. Legends.
Legends. Stinky
Really always
Gerbil,
taking credit for
mute
things.
me for $100.
What?
Stinky Gerbil says, "How much do we tip to mute Billy? $100. Go now."
I do. I feel bad for telling him to shut up, though. But like, I get high and my brain gets rattled, and then when people talk over me, I like totally forget what I was gonna say.
It's not that big of a deal. I just noticed you've told people to shut up, like guests on the show too, a few times, and every time I hear that, it's like it's not a good way to talk to somebody, right?
Right.
So that's the only reason.
Shut up! Can you guys shut up?
Whoa.
Shut up! You shut up!
But yeah, I wasn't actually.
Guests and his house.
Shut up.
I wasn't actually mad or anything. It
David
was
the
just like a
Gnome,
protest.
shut up. Shut up.
Hold up. Are we gonna?
It's gonna end right now, isn't it?
Are we
You
gonna
guys
talk about
shut
David
up.
the Gnome?
No, there's someone in the chat.
Oh,
shut
There's
up.
no one there. No one's watching. Shut
have
up.
you seen David the Gnome?
Yeah,
the cartoon?
I remember watching that.
Man, I just
I thought
remember.
that was a name.
That reminds me when I was a little
Can you
kid.
guys shut up?
I like that.
God,
I like
I need
David
that
the
shirt.
Gnome.
I love it. I love this. I love everything about it.
Can you guys shut up, please?
Is David the Gnome?
There was a local who see me working on one of my wands with a white shotgun shell and was like, bro, you make wands. That's pretty cool.
I'll tell you what. I don't remember what guess I told to shut up. Can you remind me?
No. It's
Just poisoning the well like 30 seconds ago.
Shut up! Shut up!
I just like the same way that you said it there. I've seen you do it a couple times.
I
with
don't
people.
remember that, but the amount of guests I made cry, 0.0.
How many have I made cry?
One, and it was well, you know what? Actually, it might have been more.
Yeah,
than
I'm
that.
not sure. I honestly
It
don't
might
know.
have been. You have made guests cry. One was a young woman. At
She's
least one.
Fairly
She's
young.
in her 20s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, she's a young woman.
Nick Fuentes got more younger, more tears. Like I'm.
If that's the scale we're
So
going with,
Shut up!
Shut up.
Making.
If a girl's over 25 years old, I'm not responsible for her
Back at you with
tears.
another sandwich review.
What?
Look at the size of this fucking sub. Ham, turkey, roast beef, American cheese. Lettuce, beef, turkey, all kinds of goodness. I picked up.
What's he gonna add to it to fuck it up?
Oh my god! Like
crushed up Doritos.
this is a deli sandwich though from like the store. They make 1,000 of these a day across all the stores. Like you can go get another one tomorrow. The same damn thing. You can't fuck it up that bad. So it's not like this is like a crazy rare hoagie.
He's
or
gonna put
something.
like raw bacon on it and
Does
like
he
stick
really?
it in. I don't know.
I'm excited.
Everything you say is just making it better.
I'm gonna come on it.
Dude, he took a frozen pizza and put raw bacon on it and tried to like cook it the normal way you'd cook the frozen pizza, and there was like, oh god, this bacon's still raw. It's like, yeah, because it's a
bacon's
frozen-
gonna take like a lot longer than that.
yeah,
Party sub
in the oven. It takes forever.
Albertsons.
You know you got it. Oh, you know you got it.
Bought by Publix.
$7.
Let me know in the comments below.
Winco does a nice party sub for like 4 or 5, I
Party
think.
subs.
Yeah, party subs are cracking.
That's what she said.
Those used to be $5
Wait, does
on
Subway
Fridays.
still do those giant long subs?
The footlongs or the party subs?
No, I mean like the 6 foot long subs,
Okay.
big subs.
Let's look that up
I don't think
because
they
this
pay
is
their
important
employees.
information.
Because like
Subway.
I actually wanted for the Super Bowl, I wanted to just go buy a 6 foot sub.
Yes, I always thought that was cool. They show them in the commercials, and then you order it, and you go pick it up, and it's like
Sections.
sliced footlongs. I didn't ask for fucking 6 2-inch fucking
No,
sliced
they
footlongs.
used to be.
They started doing the
I
platters,
want the
right?
giant fucking sub dish.
My guy, they still got the giant subs.
Whoa. What is it?
It's basically.
I'm just doing the party trays.
I thought you were ordering the giant sub.
No, I will this year.
It's been you
The
this
giant
whole
subs.
fucking time.
Yeah, there's like they pile the bread together to make it fat, so it's got all these nipple lumps on it.
Yes,
And
that's
then-
what I like.
Yeah, then you cut it into these. They have a 3-foot giant sub that serves 10 to 12 people, aka 5 to 6, and a 6-foot giant sub that serves 20 to 25 people, aka 3 to 6.
3 to 6 Billies.
Yeah.
On the Billy scale, what does
But
it serve?
You got to order one 24-hour notice. So you got to pre-order that thing.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm not ordering. I'm not walking in there. Hey, can you all get me a 6 foot sub right
Man,
now?
I want a 6 foot. I want it as long as my fucking height.
I'm going to order one right now.
Are you going to?
I'm not going to pick it up.
Oh my God.
I'm just going to see.
You're gonna have it sent here?
No, I'm going to leave it at the store.
That's some American shit he's doing right there.
I just want to see how easy it is to get this sub
Ban
and then
this
just let it
motherfucker on
sit.
Instagram. That's some
Please
Armenian
don't. Please
style
don't.
shit.
Please
Armenian
don't.
style shit.
Let's see. Bellevue, order now.
That was a big ass fucking sub. Party
Oh, you
sub.
got it.
American sub. Party subs.
American sub.
Party subs, man. With $7, man.
Okay,
You can't go wrong.
a 6-foot giant
Fancy
sub
sales like
starts
that.
at $114.
That is massive, man.
It's 6,140 calories to 14,420 calories, depending on what you get. Shake
It's like
it, shake
catfish
it.
at the gas station. Easy
Hey.
money.
So it's saying,
Holy shit. You know what? We have crushed the goal this week.
yeah.
Sorry for
We,
interrupting.
but you know what? It's only been
Oh, did we
200.
do something?
It's only been $200 more since Tuesday. Because we got so much on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yo, we're patrons
We are?
of this show. You
Is that why we get
get
notifications?
the bill every month? Yes.
Maybe we should put Poisoning the Well in a actual Mania tag team.
Maybe we should put them up against Hannibal and Monty or something.
And then the winner
Oh,
faces
the black
for the
version
title.
of us? I don't like it.
Black version
version
of
of
us?
us.
I don't
Boys,
like
well,
it.
I'm not a fan.
Only one of them is from Atlanta.
Yeah, but the other one
New
is
Orleans.
from New Orleans.
They're both from New Orleans, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're from New Orleans, but Hannibal lives in Georgia.
Yeah, but one of them could afford to move to a real city.
You can't get a meatball sub as your gigantic sub, I don't think.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. I was just looking at the
You want to
options.
poop.
We want an Italian BMT.
There you go.
Sandwich flavor 1, we're going for Black Forest ham and white American cheese cakes. And then we're getting tuna on the giant sub with pepper jack cheese. And then we're also going to get Italian BMT with Swiss.
Those are delicious.
And also cold cut combo.
That is Subway, right?
Provolone. Yeah.
It's
Make sure
gross.
you put olives, provolone, salt and pepper, oil and vinegar, and
What the fuck's he doing?
He's doing the hip hop.
Have you ever seen the Tom Green where he goes into a Subway and orders a 6-inch sub and then has them like pile it up like super high?
Yeah.
It's like a little more pickle.
I'm putting every topping I can on this.
I'm mesmerized.
What
What's
is
going on? What
happening?
am I seeing?
I want to do it. I want
Every
And
sauce.
that poor ankle.
I want to do it. I also
he's
like
tired.
Jurassic Park.
They limit me to 3 sauces.
He's jumping on one leg, y'all. Y'all see?
Y'all see that one
If
leg?
you only get 3 sauces, make all 3 mayonnaise. What is?
See, I got rest, y'all.
Is
He's got a rest, y'all.
Is there mayonnaise on this list?
I got rest.
All
got a
3
rest.
sauces.
They just give you a cup of like packets of
They don't even have mayonnaise on this list, do they?
Oh, here he goes again.
Y'all see this hip and hopping,
Go to
y'all?
Jurassic Park on 1 foot. That's part 2.
Oh,
They literally don't even have mayonnaise on the list.
yeah, I guess they just assume that you're an American
I
and want
remember
3
that.
fucking mayonnaises.
I'm not ordering this. No mayo, no way.
Manai.
Manai.
Manazai.
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 That's right.
He has a lot of calendars.
What day is it? I don't know.
It's Jurassic Park fucking 1-footed hop day. That's what fucking day it is. Check your jet calendar, asshole.
He's worn himself out. He's a hefty boy.
That
I
ankle
thought-
I
is not,
am also a hefty boy.
not meant for this world.
Guys, is Miracle Whip mayonnaise?
No, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Stupid shit. Trying to slide in on the
It's
mayonnaise.
a fucking salad dressing.
Is Miracle
Weirdos.
Whip a mayonnaise substitute?
No, it's not a mayonnaise substitute.
If I ask for mayonnaise,
It's a hate crime substitute.
I will throw it in the garbage and slap your mom
It begins.
because they raised you wrong.
Miracle Whip.
Does Miracle Whip and mayonnaise come in the same jar and have the same applications as each other?
You've entered the
No.
twilight.
No, that's absolutely crazy. One says fucking salad dressing. Put it on your salad, you crazy person.
What one says salad dressing?
It's not a fucking bread dressing. It doesn't say bread dressing, does it?
What one
Does it
says
say
salad
bread
dressing?
Billy?
Which
Does it
one
say
says
white
salad
bread
dressing? Which one says salad dressing?
Miracle Whip has
Miracle
said
Whip says
salad
salad
dressing.
dressing.
Because when I Google mayonnaise, underneath it, it says dressing. What sort of dressing would that mayonnaise be?
Oh my God.
White.
I googled mayonnaise and it says dressing right underneath it.
But
Not
that's
salad
because
dressing,
Big
though.
fucking Miracle Whip is fucking like buying fucking Google off. What the fuck is wrong with this? But you brought me into this fucking stream knowing that we got a fucking salad dressing fan on here. You don't want to put up with that shit.
Oh, look. See, in the chat, they're like, oh, Miracle Whip, it's the margarine of mayo.
Mayonnaise, and formerly
Saying
mayo.
it's the margarine of mayo, like lessons.
Billy's about to school you on the history of Miracle Whip, too.
Mayonnaise and formerly mayo is a thick, cold sauce or dressing commonly used in sandwiches, on burgers, composed salads, and on French fries.
French fries, fuck yes.
It also forms the base for many other sauces such as tartar sauce, fry sauce, remoulade,
good. Fry sauce,
salsa
yeah.
golf,
Remoulade, yeah.
and roux.
Yeah, say it, Whitey.
I can't. Now let me search.
can't.
Let me search Miracle Whip now, and let me read the description of Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip is a sauce condiment.
Buttholes.
A sauce condiment manufactured by Kraft Heinz, so it's a Miracle Whip is
This sounds boring.
A brand.
This sounds boring.
it's a brand, but it's the same.
Yeah, it's a brand of bullshit.
It's the same purpose of mayonnaise, and I'll tell you how I know this because they literally designed Miracle Whip.
Just a side note, Duke's is mayonnaise.
Duke's is mayonnaise.
Yeah, they
Kraft
designed Miracle
is
Whip.
mayonnaise.
They designed Miracle Whip in the 30s because of a mayonnaise shortage.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
Oh, yeah, because they made it out of fucking, like, poor people's shoes.
Yes, I'm not saying Miracle Whip is good. I'm not condoning the use of Miracle Whip.
It feels like you're fucking carrying water for a big Miracle Whip.
No.
It sounds
For
like you're a
big
fucking Miracle Whip
No.
supremacist. It sounds like if you're like, oh, I'm not a Miracle Whip supremacist. You're at least carrying
about
water
Big
from
Hellman's?
You're the Lauren Chin of fucking Miracle Whip.
I will Miracle Whip your ass.
I did not see that reference coming.
Miracle Whip your ass.
So yeah, Miracle Whip only exists because there was a mayonnaise shortage.
Supremacist. She's just reading the definition of Miracle Whip. That's all. Thought you were cool.
Big Hellman.
Look,
Bringing mayonnaise
I don't
to your
eat-
next party.
I don't eat fucking
Next
Miracle
year,
Whip.
At VidCon, I'm bringing mayonnaise to your party.
Good.
And everyone is going to like me better than you.
I,
starting with Odd Ones Out, who he big fan of mine.
I grew up with Miracle Whip, but then realized real mayo is better.
It's way better. Like, how do you fuck up Miracle Whip? I'll tell you how you put poor people's boots in it.
It tastes like boots?
Tastes like feet. Yes. That's what they ate in the 30s. Have you never heard the Great Depression? The reason the Great Depression existed was because people were depressed that they had to eat fucking Miracle Whip because there was a mayonnaise shortage. It's a fact. Look it up. Google it.
Look, I think Miracle Whip is
Why are you the
disgusting.
smartest person on this podcast?
Does Miracle Whip taste like mayo?
No.
At all?
No.
It's a similar texture.
Yes, of course.
It's a little
similar
thinner
texture.
than mayo.
It's
That's right.
it's
That's
it's
right.
sold the same way mayo is sold. Its applications are for a mayonnaise replacement. It's the entire existence of Miracle Whip is to be mayonnaise sad little brother that could never live up to
For the poor.
its potential. It's literally mayonnaise for people that couldn't afford mayonnaise because mayonnaise went up in price. And it's not like we can just stop making fucking salads. We got to sell them something to keep their macaroni and mushrooms together.
Luckily, the New Deal fixed that and brought mayonnaise back.
So now it's time to end Miracle Whip.
Thank you,
You propose.
Democrats. Yes, it's been time to end Miracle Whip. Nobody fucking likes it. No one. Look at the chat.
Okay.
I'm not looking at it, but I'm sure they're agreeing.
Look, nobody likes Miracle Whip that has any sort of integrity.
It's mayonnaise. You're
But
the
there's a
mayonnaise
lot of
authority.
self-defeating humans out there that love Miracle Whip. I don't want to take that away from them.
Some people do like it.
Buy
I
it
mean,
by
it's-
accident. It only exists because people keep buying it by accident.
Look, some people like to get
because you send
peed
your wife to
on.
the store to get
And she-
mayonnaise, and she
and
goes
then
back,
she brings back Miracle Whip.
and then you gotta beat her, and she cries
Because it was like
calls her
50 cents
parents.
cheaper. Yeah, and then the next thing
Okay.
you know, you're fucking doing time in Cobb
Is-
County again, waiting for fucking spaghetti day.
So how about this? Is Sunny Delight orange juice?
No.
No, but
astronaut.
like Sunny
It's orange
Delight.
drink.
Sunny
It's
Delight.
like Yoo-hoo is chocolate drink.
Sunny Delight, Miracle Whip, and margarine are all part of a family of degenerate, like the fake. They're like the new Avengers, the Dark Avengers. You know?
Yeah.
They're like the West Coast Avengers. Actually, West Coast Avengers is even cooler than that. They're just like, I don't know, the knockoff versions of things we love.
Right.
And they're there to fill our.
Sorry, is Tang orange juice?
No, of course not.
Sunny Delight is more.
Tang was
orange
invented
juice
by
than
Bob
Tang,
Armstrong while he was on the fucking moon.
Yeah,
Sunny
it's made
Delight-
out of moon dust, you piece of shit.
Is Nestle Quick chocolate milk? Of course. Is Yoo-Hoo chocolate milk? No.
It's chocolate drink.
Yes.
Oh God. Oh my God.
I would never.
Are you okay, so
What
fan?
about Ovaltine?
No, because to me, calling Yoo-Hoo chocolate milk is an insult to Yoo-Hoo.
Of course, there's no milk in Yoo-Hoo. But what is
It's
in Yoo-Hoo?
elevated.
It's fucking delicious. Put it in my fucking
Yes,
mouth.
it's better than chocolate milk.
Oh, holy shit.
It is.
Are you guys? Is Yoo-Hoo
What
made
is
by
your favorite
Coca-Cola?
cheese? Also,
Oh my God, I
recommend
hope
a
it's made by
DP shirt
Coca-Cola.
for
I
BB
want-
Heart. Also, Sunny D is blasphemy. Orange juice is my favorite drink ever.
I like
Lots of
pulp orange
lots
juice.
Wait, you called it Sunny D. You called it Sunny D.
Because you're hip.
Because you're hip,
Sunny
dude.
D. Didn't they change
My
the name to
favorite
Sunny D?
This is awesome with champagne in it.
Right now, my
True.
favorite cheese is Humboldt Fog. If anyone's, it's the most delicious, like soft.
What type
what
of
I
cheese
named
is it? Is it
my
like
It's
a
a
brie?
goat cheese, I believe.
A goat cheese?
Um,
A chevre?
Is it like
Sounds
a
like a loud singer's fart.
Humboldt Fog, not humble? Humboldt.
yeah, Humboldt Fog, like
We're
Humboldt,
black.
California.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Humboldt
becoming-
Fog cheese
Yeah, it
is
looks.
a goat
It's like a
cheese.
mist of a cheese that you like spray and then you walk into it like a fine perfume.
It's a goat milk
That's
cheese
crazy. That's crazy. American cheese is the only
Made
cheese
in
that's ever
Humboldt
been made.
County.
kidding me?
Velveeta is made in heaven.
Yeah. Velveeta also is just cheese product. Cheese-like product.
Yes,
Humboldt
the
Fog
cheese product.
is a mold ripened cheese with a central line of edible white ash, much like a Morbier. It's
Eat my ash.
It's a.
Fuck are you saying?
I'm not saying like what type of cheese it is. It's close to a
It's a goat
Morbier.
cheese.
Yeah, it's a goat cheese.
It's really good. It's like super rich. I'll put it on
There's
top of
three
a
types of
steak if
cheese.
I grill it.
American cheese, Velveeta cheese, and government cheese. And
Oh.
they're all fucking what I was growing up on. And look at me. I'm 50 years old, and I look like I'm not a day over 60.
Okay.
Yeah, you're old. Shit.
Or 100, thanks to fucking Billy. The
From-
asshole.
from
It's
under
it's
cheese.
like an ageist. Billy's like a total ageist. Says everybody over 60 looks like they're 100.
It's true.
Granny porn. Never mind. Fuck you.
It's true. No, there's just a certain age you hit where you become, you got grandma swag or granddaddy swag.
Right about
Grandma swag.
Yeah. Once you hit that grandma swag, if you got grandma swag and you're a hottie, then that's impressive. Like, I'm not going to judge Dolly Parton on the same level I'd judge. I can't think of
Alright,
a
I'm back
fucking
being a
hot
Billy
girl that's
fan.
not old.
I bet
Back to being a Billy.
bet Dolly
fan.
Parton smells like Mentos.
Good.
I bet she smelled. Yeah, great.
I'm about to do a Mentos commercial crawling out of her lap.
Mentos and Diet Pepsi.
Mentos freshest. Fresh goes Mentos. Mentos fresh from fire.
I wonder who the first
Mentos,
person
the
was
fresh maker.
that discovered the whole Mentos and Diet Pepsi thing.
It was probably someone that was eating a Mento and started drinking Diet Coke and it just all
Yeah. It was a seagull. It was a seagull. That
Some
discovered
dumb
that.
asshole cracking off a pack of Mentos. Just watched the Mentos commercial. Just saw fucking Michael Jackson burn his hair up with a Pepsi. He was like, nope, I'm drinking a Coke. I'm not going to burn my fucking hair up. Takes the Mentos, pops it, takes a big old swig of Coke, fucking
a 2 liter
dies.
of-
Head explodes.
Yep, their head
Explodes out
explodes.
of both sides.
There was a huge string.
I remember when it was first discovered that you could do that. We would buy a 2 liter of Diet Pepsi and pour it out and like pop like a whole thing of Mentos into it and close it up and just watch it burst. It would fucking burst if you like close the bottle up.
If you let
Yeah.
It was like a bomb.
Well, like,
Jairus.
yeah, if you threw it up in the air and could get it to land on the cap and pop the cap, it would just rock it.
To the moon.
It's gone.
Pop the cap in
man.
that ass.
Like Cardano.
That's right.
There's too many cheeses for me to
Okay.
pick a
Crypto
favorite.
Jones.
I can't think of
Too
one
many what?
cheese. Too many cheese brands to pick a favorite. I really
I will
like.
say.
Yeah.
The goat cheeses are the best cheeses. I'm sorry.
The chevrons.
The chevrons are the best cheeses.
I like goat
it comes
cheese
out
a
of
lot.
a goat stick. Is that where does it come out?
Yeah. Where else would it come from?
If you suck it out of a goat's dick, it's the best.
Goat
cheese.
schmegma.
Yes.
Thank you.
From under the balls, right?
From under the balls, yeah.
Got it.
From under. From under
Their
cheese.
balls. Yes.
I
like to have it
science,
on my,
people.
I recently had a Wensleydale with lemon and honey cheese that almost tasted like a cake. It was so like
That's how humble fog is kind of like that, but it's not sweet.
It's let's see, this is a Wensleydale cut in half. Like it's got the little wax around it. You peel that
everybody go to
wax
Google
off.
because who can tell what he's showing?
Look, I am-
How's Wensleydale spelled?
WENSLEYDALE with honey,
Wensleydale.
with lemon and honey. It was very like sweet, and
We're
the
talking about
cheese.
charcuterie boards? Are we doing charcuterie boards?
Dude, let's
Shark
do a
Tray?
charcuterie
Shark
at
Tray.
our next party.
See, does this guy know
Oh
a
my
party
God,
or what?
dude, his parties are the best, and fuck yes, we're showing up with shark trays.
I got
Yeah.
look, this is, black
Charcuterie?
truffle
Yeah.
Gouda that I've been. Oh man, I've been nomming on it.
I wanted to start
I
a fast food restaurant called Charcuteries,
Yeah.
and it's just a
I remember
shark.
when you were talking about it.
And all the food is charcuterie board stuff, but it's served on an actual wood board through the drive-through window. You hand them a wood board, and they're
I
like,
would love that.
"Wouldn't that be sweet?"
Yeah,
go home.
classy as fuck, dude. I would
Yeah.
just show up in my fucking limo.
I imagine a wood board would be a little more expensive than like propylene or whatever the hell they put your food on.
Yeah, but
now.
if I'm showing up for my shark tray,
That's what I expect.
I'm paying top dollar. So
And I'm gonna get a fucking Billy the Fridge branded fucking charcuterie board
yeah,
that I get to keep and take home and cut onions on it.
yeah,
Fuck yes.
you're chopping onions
I'm
and
willing to
broccoli
pay
on
more.
it.
I'm willing to pay more.
I assume it's only going to raise the price like $2 tops for a nice fine charcuterie board. And I'm going to have a little like shark dude that comes out and he was like, I smell fresh meat. And then he holds the tray up and is like, have a piece. I don't know if he'll say that. That might not be that clever. But he's going to talk and dance and do stuff. He's going to be a little shark dude. He's the homie.
I like it. I'm for it.
I'm for it.
I'm investing.
Great.
Thank you. Yeah.
Everybody here, everyone on the stream, vote. Yes. Good. We're done.
Unanimous.
I should
Unanimous.
get like an old bank that shut down and turn it into a fast food restaurant and keep the bank vault. And I'll have the bank vault shut.
If you have
and
seating?
Yeah, and if you come in, you can like I'll give you the code to the bank vault if you buy like the #1 charcuterie on the menu, and you can sit and eat in the bank vault, and we'll lock you in there until you're done eating.
I would love that.
I'm for it.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I totally get high off my fucking fear of being locked in enclosed places.
All the walls
I got
would have
fight through that, but
aquariums.
enjoy the sticky cheese.
I love that buzz.
There would be aquarium walls throughout it with actual sharks swimming
all right,
around.
everybody, Buzzkill is here.
Buzz
Oh.
Killington III.
Did
Buzz Killington
Killington
the
get here?
third is back.
Oh no! While you were gone, Ben, we decided to invest in charcuterie.
As a fast food.
It's going to be a big fast food joint. If you want in, this is ground level.
No, thank you.
You could take that 100 you were going to put on Pacquiao.
$1,000, and you could be on the ground floor.
Do you know the tale of how cornmeal came to be?
How?
His voice is sexy, right? I'm
Ben's got
right.
Ben's got a
when
fantastic
Ben-
voice.
Like we logged onto the call before the stream
I thought he
started,
was
and
trying to
Ben
fuck
was
us.
and I was like, "This motherfucker's coming on to us."
Yeah,
He's giving me
gonna
like
be
that.
coming on my back later.
Yeah, and I was like, "Come on, put it in my butt."
Billy, or not Billy. Ben, could you say "Welcome, foolish mortals"?
Welcome, foolish mortals.
See, it's
I like
perfect.
it. It's really
I
good.
love it.
It's really good. I
on
really like
point.
it. I really like it. I want to come on it.
I'm also investing.
What do you guys think your top 10 anime betrayals are?
Charlize Theron playing Eon Flux.
Yeah. Second, what? What was the question? I don't even. What is
Oh, no,
that? Anime. Oh, anime is those little Nazi cartoons.
You know, Charlize Theron dates
Like
Sean
with all the
Penn.
big tentacle penises. Is
Does
that
she?
it?
She's like 3 inches taller than him.
Yeah.
She's Dutch.
Suck my dick.
His wife's taller than him. Big deal.
Yeah.
He'll climb up there and fuck that bitch. Twice. He's got 2 babies.
I literally said
He
that
did
to
it.
her.
He did it. Had to get her stand on her head.
How much taller? 3 inches?
No, we're the same height.
Like, she will dunk the fuck on him. He
okay,
says
whatever
they're the same
then.
height, but he's older than
No,
her.
she's 6 foot
so
tall.
she's still growing and he's
but-
shrinking.
But when
She
we
will
first
dunk the
met,
fuck on him.
she was wearing heels, and I'm just looking up at her. I'm like, I'm staring at her. I'm like, hey, I'll climb up there and fuck you. I was like, I'm gonna pee in your butt, and then 15 years later, boom, 2 kids,
Boom.
2
Is that
houses.
how you have kids? You pee in the butt? Is that how babies are made?
I have no idea. I assume
No, you rub the semen on the titties. I thought we covered this.
you come on her titties, you rub it in, it sinks in, and then like you pee in her butt a little bit to just
Poop is stored in the butt cheeks.
right.
I fucking hate on these fucking anti-science fucking.
I know, and we have to
goddamn
like
podcasts.
science it up.
Like, I have to teach these fucking leftist sons of bitches.
Cheeks. I wish that were true. Because, like, every time someone took a shit, their ass would go all flat. And you'd know. Like, that
Like you can see someone take a shit, like they shit their pants and they just sink it.
Yeah, like for a fact, for a science fucking fact, Armenians never poop.
Yeah, when I
poop.
Google it.
Yeah, look up fucking who's the famous Armenian? It's off the top of your head.
Kim
Just name one.
Kardashian, we talked about her for
Kim
half an hour.
Kardashian never pooped. She's got a fucking dump truck
Yeah.
full of fucking steamers.
Look at System of a Down.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Time to put on a little mega. What you want to poop? We ain't gonna poop.
But we ain't gotta poop.
We ain't
We're
gonna
Armenian.
poop. We ain't gonna
Listen
poop.
to the lyric.
Gotta flush in my
Keong West. Keong.
No,
I am
Keon West.
I know, but no one's filled up my drink, motherfucker.
Wow, that is weird.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Go eat a dick. I've got about 20 minutes before I will literally vaporize.
We just broke up poisoning the well.
That's rough.
No, don't
We
you
just
turn
broke
that.
them up.
We didn't as much
That's
as
our bet.
the empty
Don't steal our
glass
bet.
did. If there's ever one empty glass, poison the well is over.
Yep.
You're pretty close there.
It's somebody pour
Hate this podcast.
somebody pour Pat a drink. Come on. Gotta pour it.
Yours has the crack in the ass.
Hey. When I have kids, I'm gonna convince my kids that girls with big butts just haven't pooped for a long time.
Yep.
Yeah, they got shit.
It's
I'm like,
sort of
yeah,
a
she's
butt
got.
cheeks.
She has. You can tell. Like my kid will be like, Daddy, why does she have a thick dumper? And I'll be like, oh, little.
She's holding it in.
Like little bonbon. She's hasn't pooped for weeks. Her butt gets bigger.
She needs to go boom boom, and she hasn't.
And then my son will think that until he's like 25, and he'll like be afraid to bang big booty girls because they might explode if he goes for butt stuff. And I'm like, that's.
But what if that's what he's into?
Oh my god! And he's just smashing from behind, and it never poops on him.
Just fecophiliac, just smashing big
Poor
asses.
little guy.
But then when he finds out that's a lie, he won't believe milk actually comes out of boobs. He'll be like, nah.
When I was a kid, my mom convinced me that a cow came to the house, a cow named Bessie, I think. I can't remember, to bring
That's
the
an
milk
easy
every day.
to.
To bring the milk every day.
The booby milk?
No, the gallons of milk from the store. There's like Bossy
Milk
or
juice?
Bessie the cow or something would come bring the milk. And I believed that for like at least till I was 4 or 5.
14.
It's true, Billy.
It's not true because I learned that my dad would go and buy milk every night because I drink about a gallon of milk a day because I was a little fat kid.
Holy shit.
I was a psycho little fat kid.
Was it whole milk?
No, it was 2%.
Okay.
Grew up on 2%.
Thank you.
That's
the way I like it.
Pim Monk is in the chat.
You should go on his show.
I should go on his show. Is he doing it at night now?
Yes.
Okay.
You've been on his show.
He opened up a new world of possibilities.
A whole new world. Baby Billy was not Honey Boo Boo. I was a handsome little man. I was a top. I was probably the most beautiful little kid.
He was Johnny
ever.
Two Shoes.
Is that a beautiful kid?
I don't know.
I gotta look up Johnny Two Shoes.
Yeah,
now.
Two Shoes.
Am I gonna get in trouble for searching beautiful kids on Google?
I don't even know what it is.
I'm just typing in Johnny Two Shoes.
It's gonna be like someone with two shoes shoved up their ass or something.
It looks like it's an indie game developed studio based in London, UK. Interesting. Oh, Goose Juice leaving for Army in 2 months? Yeah, get all of us in you can, Goose. Can you sneak us into the Army with you?
Johnny.
No, you can. They'll fly you over there. You just gotta be really funny
Oh, yeah.
or very expendable. I don't know which one I was, but they sent me over there when I was in the shit.
Oh my God! Here we go.
I was trying to send Kevin Joseph
I was
King.
in a goddamn combat zone, you piece of shit.
I want to send Kevin Joseph King to go do the USO. Have him walk around with his cakes. Y'all see I'm the hamburger hottie, y'all? Y'all see? And just shake his little
I'm
booty
the
around.
adorable Hulk.
I'm the adorable Hulk. Y'all
All right.
see?
All right. Let's do this segment.
He called me sir and got me so fuming angry.
People are discriminating against wolves. Wow.
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
We haven't done the Streamlabs yet, have we?
No.
Let's check them out.
Sturmlarbs.
Stromlarbs.
Let me
Probably full of lies.
let me get
Sounds like
them.
a big website.
I had them set up earlier and they are gone now. Oh my.
Goddamn. Miracle Whip Services.
What the hell, man?
What the hell?
Professional.
Yes.
Oh, you poured these a little heavy. You trying to fuck me, dude?
Yeah.
You were the one asking for a drink.
Yeah.
You're gonna get one.
It's not the
butthole.
It's not the drink that's heavy. It's all the pills weighing it down at the bottom of it.
Ooh. Goose
I
Juice
prefer
says-
just sit. I prefer just sit on the pill.
He poured you
The
a Bill
Princess and the
Cosby
Pea?
cocktail.
Bill Cosby, that's funny.
He doesn't know what roofing all is. Keep it down, boys.
Mother, Jugs, and Speed. Goose Juice is leaving for Army BCT in 2 months. Got to enjoy DP as much as I can. Any advice on training?
I've never done it, so I have no advice.
Dodge.
I've never done it, so I have tons of advice because I always give advice on things without ever doing them. That's my thing. When you go in, make friends with everybody. Be a sweet boy.
Punch the biggest guy at the table.
No, that's not the fucking. That's
And-
not the fucking Billy the Fridge style.
Never be the end of the line. If you got to kick a little fat kid in the knee to keep him at the back of the line, do it.
You're running a train.
You should never be at the back of. Never be the reason anybody's doing push-ups. Bebe cheese.
The Onision. Just be the Onision.
Like in the human centipede, you don't be at the end of the line either.
Yeah.
True.
If
Or-
I could give you some great advice, befriend the worst people in the world so people think that you're not as bad as they are. Because if you're always
Also-
around people worse than you, you'll look like a sweet boy.
Is that why we're
That's
here?
a fucking fact. That's why we love his parties.
Well, let me tell you something. That's why he has a bunch of shitbags at his parties.
He does have a bunch of
Like he
shitbags.
brings us in as ringers, really, to make
Yeah.
sure the curve is fucked up.
I gotta keep the curve.
Here's another tip: get a good rolling bag with sturdy wheels.
Oh my god, dude!
Are you allowed
'Cause
to
you
bring
don't-
in?
You don't want your rolling bag to get a piece of gravel stuck in it.
Just tell them about your forward operating base.
We call it fob.
Okay, god damn it.
I was in the shit, dude.
In Iraq, everybody. He was in Iraq, everyone.
We lost a lot of good rolling bags out there. Okay.
Oh god.
Tell them why you're in Iraq.
Oh god.
There I was, staring down in the middle of the shit.
Shit.
Dust storm at Basra.
Oh my god, it was. I mean, this is true, but the way you tell it. Oh god damn it.
My wheel jammed up.
I hop out of the chopper. That's what we call them out there. The Hawks, man. Just me, my flak jacket, my Kevlar helmet,
And your rolling bag.
and my rolling bag busted a wheel. Gravel got stuck right in it. I just dragged. It was dead weight.
Didn't
What was I gonna do?
I mean, didn't a lady soldier come over and grab it for you?
You mean another patriot came over? Heroically saving 2 of us and my shoes. I had Jordans.
Faulty rolly bags know no gender, okay?
He did go to Iraq during the war.
I was in the shit.
He did go.
There was
to
mortar
Bosnia.
fire.
He did go to forward operating base.
Bob's Hunter Apache, huh?
To tell jokes about peeing.
Oh yeah,
that's a good time.
Yeah, he was there on a fucking CEO, SEO, BEO.
Morale boosting.
USO.
Yeah.
MWR.
Fellow patriot.
You have to be in that shit to know what that shit is.
Yeah.
I was in that shit.
Like, he was a fucking
I got
insufferable person before they flew him out there. And then, like, 3 weeks later, he comes back. Since then, all he does is talk about how he was in the shit.
Throw down your challenge coin, dude.
And
throw it down. What do you got? You're paying for the drinks. Fuck you.
I believe you complained about the showers or something. There was
the worst.
That's what I thought. And
Why?
they ruined your fucking rolly bag because
I got sandstormed in Toledo. You're a piece of shit. You goddamn socialist. I had no shower shoes. I got jungle rot. You don't even know.
What? So Talil was there. Was the captain also there?
Oh my god, he was.
Okay. The captain and
the captain
Talil.
and Talil.
The Bebe cheese.
Don't mock his servants. He gets very upset.
You non-patriotic, you fucking leftist.
Here we go.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You don't even know getting into a mess hall when you don't have a cat card. You can't get in there. The Ugandans will stop you. And you tell me you're the comedian. You know they look at you. They go, "I do not." Yes, they are. You fucking dumb piece of shit. You don't know. Why would you know? Were you there? Tell me more. You don't know shit. You're stupid. I don't know you. You know Eddie Murphy. That's all I heard. Okay. And all they have is near beer. It's nowhere near beer, sir.
Near beer? So there's no actual beer.
No, they have near beer, and it's like 0% alcohol beer. But
which ruined his shows.
But
by the way.
the amnesty boxes out front were packed. So I'm like, there's alcohol somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Someone's got it. Just gotta talk.
He had painted fingernails and a mohawk when he was at.
Yeah, and I'm in a desert that's heated. The fingernails, the paint was getting chipped. Okay.
Yeah.
The heat was just flopping my hawk over. And I had to wear a fucking Kevlar helmet. You don't even fucking know, dude.
He had a big black floppy hawk.
You got a floppy hawk. I gotta go in there till a bit.
You know how
I'm
hard it
flopping at
is?
you.
You know how hard it is when there's a sandstorm to walk around with your big old floppy hawk? It's not easy. I feel like
GS14. Do you know what that means?
I feel like I served my country just listening to this story. This is hard times.
I was GS14. I was classified GS14.
He was in the shit.
They have to pay you money to tell your stupid fucking jokes.
Oh, no patriot goes to war.
Bob Hope was like a GS fucking hire.
No patriot goes to war for free. They go to war for freedom.
And you know, I was at Camp Patriot as well.
That's not a fob?
No, it's inside the Kuwaiti naval base. The Kuwaitis take care of you. I was there.
The Kuwaitis? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you obviously don't understand the Middle East version that he fucking talks about. That's why the thing is, Armenia could be fucking Muslim. I don't know, because this motherfucker came back from Iraq and everything he says is crazy.
How many people have taken a piss into the Persian Gulf?
Oh my God.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Pissing.
I was driving a cruiser, a gunner
driving. It's a fake wheel they put on the nose of the ship.
He took a piss in the Persian Gulf.
And
I pissed on a Persian girl once.
I did.
You pissed in a Persian girl?
On one, not in.
Way cheaper than you think.
$60.
Little man.
Put that shit in my
Can't
hand.
you hear?
I still gotta
It
read
says-
these. These these
I had a
Streamlabs.
Waffle House story, but yeah.
The
yeah.
Bebe cheese said Bebe's name comes from Cambay Bear, and Bad End related to an anime. Ah, interesting. Bebe Cheese, give that big love. Bebe
Thank
Cheese
you,
said, Bebe is going to get a new job. Quit mine today. It's been stressful. I'm so glad DP is on today. Love you guys. That plum one is awesome, Ben. I got the same one because of you.
Oh,
nice.
Kiko-mon.
Mickey the Ficky said, PTW breaks up DP. Y'all are a bit spicy tonight. We got to be. We met the goal Tuesday.
Yeah.
This is all gravy now.
The first thing when we joined the call, they were like, "Hey, well, there's really no point to this stream." I'm like, "Perfect,
Yeah,
Good.
well,
That's even better.
perfect." I've been doing fucking banging heroin all night.
we said if you guys just want to walk
I didn't
around
know
with
that
soft dicks and push the head in like a fucking button, like that's cool. We don't care.
Oh yeah, well, I'll have to devil bag this into his ass later.
Yup. Lord of Nurgle says Scott for third peasant. That'd be awesome if Scott was here. He'd love that. He's not. It's a little rude
Who's
to
Scott?
our
Who's
guest.
this fucking Scott?
Yeah, I
guy?
know. A little rude to our current
I don't
guest.
even know him.
Poison the Well boys.
Right.
Really shitting down their throat right now. Isolation Agorist says, ooh woo. How about try the Libertarian Party? They have Vermin Supreme. Long live the bit. Okay. Thank you. Chet Lemon says, can our new kitten Noodles get a shout out? Of course, Noodles gets all the shout outs. Even when it's not Spaghetti Day, we support Noodles here at Drunken Peasants Podcast. De Lorenzo says, Billy looking good these days. I agree. Seth Looks says, come on, guys. We can get the goal to the 420% because the weed number, it will be funny. Yeah, we're a long way from that.
69% is lower than the 420%. I'm just saying.
Yeah, 420%.
That's a lot.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah,
What about 69%?
I
mean, above.
How about 143%? Because that's how much Mr. Rogers weighed, and it's the number to represent "I love you." Let's go. Let's go, guys.
That's true. Hey, you used to have a pager.
Yes.
You used to have a pager.
Yes.
Billy the Fridge had a pager confirmed.
Yes. I had a two-way too.
I did too. The Motorola with the flip down fucking full keyboard.
You know
the
it.
green screen.
Are you a drug addict?
Was I a drug addict?
The blue one?
And I would wear it on my belt and flip it down, and then I could just fucking like type 143 back to my old lady.
You know.
Yeah.
143.
Hey, what Pokemon is 143?
Chansey? Snorlax. I knew my current friend right now is Chansey. I switched from Snorlax, so I was like, goddamn, what one is it? I know it's one of the two. I should have said Snorlax. I feel like a poser.
Snorlax is my favorite.
I know. Snorlax is my favorite too, but I got Chansey as my freaking buddy right now because I'm farming candy. But I haven't even played Pokemon Go for 7 fucking months. Anyways, let's go back to these damn donos.
I love him, hate him.
Jabowski Games gave us that big love. It's hard. You got to go back and forth. Bobby Two Hands, not to be confused with was it Tommy Two Toes or Johnny Two Toes, whatever the guy's name was, gave that don't know.
Johnny Two Shoes.
Johnny Two Shoes. Not Bobby Two Hands. Not Johnny Two Shoes. Bobby Two Hands this time.
Bobby Two Hands is more fun at parties.
Yeah, Bobby Two Hands gave that big love. Thank you. Third Tech Guy.
Four Hands would be great.
And then we got a bunch of new Patreons. Thank you guys. And that's gonna let me wipe it.
Together.
It's gonna let me piss and wipe all over the face. Caught us up.
All right.
This working?
Here's my.
We spent 2 hours doing nothing but begging them to give us money.
Yes. B-Ball Julian says, if you come during a stream, is that a stream pie?
It is. Here is a Waffle House story.
You can't eat here. A couple says discrimination came at them from an area Waffle House. They say they had to take their meals to go, all while watching other customers get to dine in. The two say there's only one reason why, but the restaurant chain says there's more to this.
News 4 investigator Lauren Traeger has the story you're only seeing here tonight.
You didn't say nothing to them when they came in here and sat down.
On camera, you can hear the frustration.
We asked you, can we sit down? And you told us you only take it to go order.
Felt by Jamesia Bennett and her wife, Camry.
It was really degrading and humiliating.
The couple says back in May.
Waffle House was racist against black people?
Lesbian black people.
Oh, damn it.
So I don't know which side we're offended by.
They spent a nice day
like, this is not a fucking
Who are we
Atlanta
taking?
Waffle
I don't know what to sign on my placard yet.
At Hollywood Casino, then decided to grab dinner at the Waffle House not far away.
Before we can even get in the door, the employee goes, you can only order to-go orders, no dine-in. We're not taking dine-ins.
At first, they thought nothing of it. COVID, after all. So they said what they wanted and hung around to wait for their to-go order. But then
a older white Caucasian guy walks through the door, and he asked the same employee that we asked, "Are y'all doing dine-in?" And she kind of looks at us and kind of pauses, I guess to see if we're paying attention or whatever. And so she looked at him and goes like, "Yeah, you can dine in."
We sitting there looking at each other like, you gonna let them sit down and a cup of coffee?
Then they started taking video as another group also sat down.
I was in shock. Like, she approached her, she got up before I did, because I was still sitting there like, is this really happening?
The server seeming exasperated.
I'm the only server here, and I'm trying to catch up from our last shift and stuff like that. So I have my own reasons for telling you guys this.
But the Bennetts say at no
Her blurry face looks white.
point did anyone offer to let them sit down to eat after all.
I felt like I was begging to, like, why won't you let me sit here, like,
and eat as I'm paying, as the other customers are paying.
Try this shit at the fucking Waffle House in Avondale Estates. Try this shit.
One reason they were turned away.
Race. No other reason.
Their attorney, Lynette Petruska, says they've got a lot of questions.
Is this an isolated incident with an isolated server who did something wrong? Or does Waffle House have a systematic policy of trying?
If they did, Waffle House would go broke. Because let me tell you something, in Atlanta, their money is banging.
What a Freudian slip. What a Freudian slip to say systemic instead of systematic. Oops. Do you think if they make a movie about this, that Tia and Tamara Mowry will play those girls?
Are they still around?
I don't know. Like, if it
Do you
could be a
think
Lifetime
Linda
movie.
Tripp will play the lawyer?
I know, or Bruce Valanche, maybe?
Send a subtle message that African American customers aren't welcome.
But they say they received few answers from Waffle House.
Waffle House?
I don't know.
No
we'll have to
sincere
look up the news
apologies
station.
until
Judging
we
by
stepped
the green grass, I would say North Carolina.
in.
We really are deeply sorry that we have two customers who had a bad
Vice
experience.
president. What color is she? That's why they didn't send the president, because the president's probably white. They're like, we got to send the vice president.
Yeah,
She's
you're
gonna
going in. This is you.
Yeah,
this is the jury. This is why we fucking hired you and named you boss.
Yeah.
This is how you know. This is how you know Waffle House is racist. Her damn name is Boss, and she's only the vice president.
And left
She should run it all.
very unappreciative.
Higher than that.
Yeah.
Vice president of the company
Her name
and
ain't
Jerry
the
Boss
jury runner-up. Make her the fucking president.
says they did an investigation into the situation.
Out of that investigation, we believe what we found was very poor customer service that was rendered by a very young, inexperienced, and
This is in Missouri. people are
flustered
saying.
server.
But she denies there was any.
The dumbest state.
Missouri,
Let me
God
tell you
damn.
something. I was in the shit one time in Missouri, and you could
There was
take.
no war in Missouri. What?
But there's a lot of shit there.
There's a manatee that
You ever
lives
been
there.
to Missouri?
You ever been to the Chinese buffet?
In Festus,
In
Missouri.
Festus, Missouri?
It's the dumbest state I've ever been to, and I've been to Arkansas, dude.
Whoa.
You know, there's a law in Arkansas that you can't call Arkansas. They literally will ticket you for calling it that. Ask me why I know. Because I was in the shit in Arkansas.
Racial motivation.
Earlier in the shift,
I heard there's a lot of girls that work at Waffle House that are like, it's like prostitutes. And they'll go to the bathroom and do a sex to you for like, I don't know, $100 or something.
I dated a girl that worked at Waffle House for like 2 fucking years.
Was she a pros or did she know about the culture?
She was someone I apparently should have broken up with a lot fucking sooner.
Well, not all of them. Not all of them.
You motherfuckers are.
I heard-
Apparently it's a lot cheaper if you break
I heard from somebody they worked there, and some guy came in and put $100 on the table and was like, "Meet me in the back room." And she was like, "What? Fuck no!" And then someone else working there says, "Oh, a lot of the girls do it. That's a thing that we it's just people know that about Waffle House. A lot of the girls do it.
Like location where the strippers get off and then they go get off.
Yeah, it's like right from the highway all the time, so truckers might pull in, get a little slurp to work.
Pull out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
both of the shifts.
I
we
She
had
made good
people
money. She loved me a lot.
for serving
She
no
loved
problem. customers of various diverse backgrounds, including Black customers, white customers.
Did you have a salty kiss?
With no issue.
She says pandemic-related staffing shortages have made normal operations more difficult, but she says the company works hard to train its employees on best customer service standards. Overall, saying the company takes...
Hold on, pause. All the cutscenes of the Waffle House employees were all Black employees. Yep. They were like, we're Mexican. They were like, we got to show POCs only. Do not show the crack-ass Waffle House employees. Wasn't our stock footage of Waffle House employees?
Discrimination very seriously.
I know it can't take away the hurt that these customers felt and still feel, but we hope that it goes a long way in helping them to understand that that's not who we are. That's not what our brand stands for.
You said you let him sit down. Why? And why not us?
The Bennetts, though, say they just don't want others to feel as they did.
I was humiliated.
Hoping it never happens again.
I just want to make sure that it doesn't happen to anyone else. Nobody else goes through this.
The vice president for Waffle House tells me the
bad service at Waffle House?
Yeah,
shocker.
I'm sorry, Vice President Boss, but I need you to fucking address Coral that worked at the Gulf Breeze fucking Waffle House. I want to understand why the fuck she made so much fucking money and why she didn't tell me.
Yeah, your girl was working overtime workout.
She was S&D at the Waffle House.
Taking care of business.
She might have had all those dudes in the Waffle House, but she only had you in her Waffle Home.
Look, she might have scattered covered in chunk to those dudes at the Waffle House, but only you got the vanilla syrup. All right.
And notes that the manager of that particular Waffle House is African American. She offered the Bennetts to meet with their CEO about their experience, and she says they are hoping to make it right. I'm Lauren Traeger.
Make it
News
white?
4 investigates.
Make it tight.
What?
Make it tight. Make it right. Did we figure out where it was?
Yeah, it was in Missouri.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Dirty Missouri.
Dirty.
Ozark.
What else we got? We got Elizabeth
Here's
Warren.
The deal with the recall of Gavin Newsom. We've seen Trump Republicans across the country.
This is a campaign video to not have Gavin Newsom removed as governor of California.
Was she at the dinner in California? The big dinner he had during COVID?
Yeah, she was dressed as Pocahontas, too.
Oh, my
she was
God.
there.
Election results and the right to vote. Now they're coming to grab power in California, abusing the recall process and costing taxpayers millions.
Have you seen some of the people in the recall election? It's almost as good as the governor race. Was it the recall with the Schwarzenegger one?
Yeah,
that
was
it's
the
almost
same
as
thing.
good as that. There's the billboard model Angelique that was all around Hollywood in like the 80s and 90s. This blonde girl that had a billboard for no good reason. It just said Angelique, and she'd be laying there on the billboard, and you're like, what is that? She's just a hot girl. She's running. Like it's weird. There's some troopers in this election.
Did the guy from The Room run then? Because he's at a billboard.
Tommy Wiseau?
Yeah,
his billboard was in San Francisco, wasn't it? Wasn't it on his property that he owned?
No, it was in L.A.
He had one in
Hollywood,
L.A.
I thought.
Huh, okay.
I don't know where else he had it, but he had one in L.A. for sure. It was up forever.
For like a decade, he had one in L.A. Yeah.
Okay. I know he had one in San Francisco that was like down on the wharf or something, because I'm pretty sure he owned
are without honor.
Without honor. He owned a bunch of property in San Francisco, bought it when it was cheap, and then sold it, and that's how he financed the movie. Like the
When
Room.
was that shit cheap in his lifetime?
I thought he sold jeans or something. Like
I think he was doing that
imported,
as well, yeah. But I think he had a ton of property he had bought, and it just became like fairly wealthy.
Wealthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I gotta start pretending to be him more often.
Do people think you're Tommy Wiseau?
You need a Polish accent.
They used to think you were the mind freak, and now they're just gonna think you're Tommy Wiseau. That's
Tommy Wiseau fan.
And another thing, Tommy Wiseau does not genuinely laugh. His laugh is like a perpetually fake, like ha ha ha. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Here's how we stop it.
Father.
Every Californian will get a mail-in ballot for the September 14th election.
You mean the
Vote
fake ballots?
Fake.
No, to protect California and our democracy. Stop the Republican recall.
It's fine, dude. It's fine, dude.
I'm trying to find all the people running for governor in the recall.
I remember
we're getting close to where I got to check out because my wife's starting to hit me up with some crispy talks.
Get those tacos.
Oh wait, we're past our
about to turn into a pumpkin.
Our deadline.
Yeah, you guys are way past the deadies.
Yeah, is your lady friend even here? Because if she's here, I feel bad.
Did you ignore your lady friend for us?
I did.
Like I'll ignore my lady friend because she can't go anywhere. But like his won't suck his dick later.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's Pat. My lady friend is Pat, and I don't have a very narrow window before his wife inspects him home.
I got my cum catcher ready.
You about to braid that mustache into his lower pubes? You're about to be in the shit again, aren't you?
In the shit.
I'm back in the shit.
Just to bring them all back. The fucking forward operating base.
I'm gonna have
Comanche.
PTSD. I'm just gonna sleep on the floor on a towel for a while.
I thought there was better people running. The list I got here.
Remember the one year it was like Gary Coleman.
Yeah, it was way better back then. I saw Caitlyn Jenner on this list, but I swear I saw
Caitlyn Jenner actually stands a chance.
We'll see. If Pocahontas is backing up Newsom, I think he might live
beat the
forever.
shit out of all the rest of the opponents.
Don't you know you can make fun of Caitlyn Jenner without being
transphobic.
Transphobic. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fomic.
Transphone.
But you have
are
to be
obviously afraid of transphone. I love transphone.
I'm allergic to transphones. I have a mattress made of that shit.
Is trans fat someone who like identifies as a fat person when they're not?
It's somebody who
is someone like me who is fat and is praying that is not true about themselves.
Trans fat is somebody who grew up.
Is that why you're
hot.
wearing a hoodie in August?
So
Yeah,
was
it's
that
really hot.
When certain cities banned trans fats, they were just being discriminatory?
Yeah.
Oh.
100%. I love this play on words that we're doing.
Zero trans fats.
Oh God.
I pee standing up. I'm gonna go pee standing up.
Okay, do it.
Are you guys leaving or?
In just a minute, we'll wait for you to come back.
I'm gonna go shake my dang over the toilet bowl.
He's gonna pee in the butt.
The thing is, I am slightly.
I literally told. That's how I
upset
met
about
my
this
wife.
whole
I
stream.
hit on her and told her I was gonna pee in her butt. And out of all the guys that were hitting on her, I was the only one that like apparently stood out because she was like, "That was the worst pickup line ever." And
I'm going to pee in your. Yeah, that's.
I was really hammered. This is that fever. And I was like, "I'm gonna pee in your butt." And she was just like,
I introduced
"What?"
you.
And I was like, "I'm pee in your butt." Like I really thought I was crushing it too. I mean, clearly it worked, but
it did work.
It did work.
It's fine.
It's 15 years ago. It was good.
I mean, I'm the one who snuck her into the club underage, but whatever.
Sorry, you fucking cuck.
Wow.
I didn't even know you. I thought you were such a douchebag, and then it turns out I'm fucking right.
Yeah.
You're a fucking douchebag.
But
we were wearing the same shirt.
You have a star on your belly.
Yeah, we were wearing the same shirt, and I thought I was looking in a mirror. I'm like, I don't like that guy. He's
Are you
stupid.
serious?
I thought the same thing. And then it turns out we're star bellies.
You know what?
We are both star.
People
hated each other at first.
People do a lot of remixes of King Cobra shit, and this is one of the best ones. I want you guys to see this.
Since you're starstruck by me.
Nice.
Oh, I'm a toddler? Honey, I'm a toddler. You know? I'm a toddler. Honey, I'm a toddler. Toddler. Oh, I'm a toddler? Honey, I'm a toddler. You know? King Toddler. JFS. And you know what? Sometimes I have to poop and pee. Okay? It's not gross, that's just how it is. And sometimes when I'm in the middle of a freaking poop, I trigger their autism. And I'm like, how come I'm not wearing a diaper? Oh my God. You just don't fucking get it. You don't know the personal struggles. You don't know what I go through in my daily life.
And here's another good one too.
Is he wearing a Cradle of Filth shirt? What are you wearing?
Yes.
Is he coming?
Yes.
Literally how I sound.
You know what I'm saying?
This is talent.
She said this.
And I quote. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
How the fuck do these channels have less subscribers than Tim Pool? Like, this is objectively better content. Right? Like, I'm right?
Who do these people
All
pander? Who do these people pander towards?
Yeah, I want to buy food buckets from King Cobra JFS, not Tim Pool.
Our news, our media outlets used to like try and educate like the masses, right? That was what they were here for. They were to deliver the news. But now they're here to like they're formed by the audience that's watching them. Now they just want to keep viewer retention, and they want to tell you what you want to hear so you stick around. And so if you have a channel that's really big, whether it's left or right or what, even centrist, wherever you are, if you're a political leaning news channel, you're pretty much catering to what your audience wants to hear because you want to keep them watching.
That's why I have a hard time understanding some of the guys that have gone crazy, right wing. I'm like, are they saying this shit? Like, what's her nuts? Roaming Millennial? Like, are they saying
Lauren
this
Chin.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She changed her name to her real name.
To her real name.
Is she saying this shit because it like the way Tommy Lauren?
We had Lauren Chen and Styx Hexenhammer on the show at the same time.
On the same show?
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
I bet it just smelled
you know
like
what though?
sweaty
It went
leather
really
the
well.
entire
Remember?
time.
It did go well.
It went really well.
Styx kept talking about how he was in the shit, and Lauren wouldn't fill his drink. It was fucking strange.
You know what? I've never related to that man more, other than wanting to be shirtless in a leather coat.
He's always the best part.
Are y'all making fun of my service?
No, no, why?
No, we never do.
Fucking socialists.
Not your boat. Nobody would ever steal
No
your
stepping on
fucking-
snake.
Does the S in USO stand for socialism?
Yes.
I'm proud of you, Pat, for what you did for this country. Surviving in Kuwait
Tell
and
them one of the
Missouri.
jokes that you told our troops that fucking ramped them up to go kill those goddamn Middle Eastern Armenians. Tell them.
Can we get a little bit of the Armenian Eastern murder set?
One of the jokes.
I'm actually trying to think of a joke.
I know one.
I went to my guidance counselor in high school to talk about job opportunities, stuff I want to do for my future. And my guidance counselor said, "What kind of jobs do you want?" I'm like, "I want one I can just drink and make shit up." My guidance counselor goes, "You're in luck. There are 2 jobs where you can drink and make stuff up." And what are they? He goes, "You be a stand-up comedian or a guidance counselor."
There you go. There
That
you
was
go.
very good.
100 U.S. soldiers died that day.
And they died happy. They died with a laugh in their heart.
Laughter
from stuffing IEDs inside themselves.
Wait, were they pregnant?
I don't know.
Pacquiao hasn't even fought yet.
Really?
I guess he's fighting at 9
Holy
Pacific
shit,
time.
Damn.
It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, they'll keep you up until 1 a.m. before they actually put something on. Like right now, Pacquiao's just wrestling his dick out of his drawer, taking a leak.
Yeah, because the
Take me up on
the fight right before that one, Victor Ortiz versus Robert Guerrero, is going on right now. They're in the 9th round of that one. So that one's probably going to end soon.
So there's like another 20 rounds left.
I think they only do 10. I'm pretty sure Pacquiao is only doing 10 or 12 rounds. So
they're not doing the 15s anymore?
I don't think
14s.
so. Not on this one.
They've never done 14s.
I've only made it to a 14.
Yeah, that's what.
Look, if I'm in a fight and we made it to the 14th round, and they're like, "Okay, we got one more round," I'm like, "No, he wins."
I can't do that one last round.
Yeah, I'm not doing that last one, dude. I didn't even know that we were going past 5.
By that time, your arms are noodles too. You can't hold them up.
You can't feel. You got phantom arms at that point. You don't know what you're doing.
Right.
Wouldn't be so bad if it was spaghetti day, but that's never Sunday.
No.
Spaghetti day.
Spaghetti day.
My arms are noodles, and it's not even spaghetti day. That's the name of my autobiography.
You know what our autobiography is going to be?
There's nothing better than the title he just came up with. So
Camel sconces and booze.
Camel sconces and booze. That's great.
Because it's fancy.
It is fancy. It says class.
You know,
said,
on Saturday the 28th, there is we normally cover these like
big fights.
Yeah, the gimmicky fights normally.
Yes, I like watching it because y'all share it with us, and we can watch it live. If you all watch those, you can't. The stream comes through. Some people say they can't see it. I saw it the whole time. Last
Of course, of
course. Yeah, the Logan Paul fight. I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw it. It was great.
Yeah, the Mike Tyson fight. That was we drew some huge numbers on that one.
Yeah, some people were really pissed off in the chat, but I was like, they just
don't
didn't.
get it.
They need to like check their cache. Or
It's
something.
toxic masculinity.
Yeah, they had a toxic masculinity blocker on their computer, and they couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Beta blockers.
I've been are you guys familiar with the manosphere? The manosphere?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the
Who's
section
the
of
guy that used to talk about that shit all the time? Fuck.
Salt Bay? What was this? I don't know.
I don't know what actions my fucking body are making.
Your sign language sucks, by the way.
It's like this section of YouTube.
I need you to tuck me into bed.
It's the section of YouTube that's like pro man, and like they're teaching you how to be a man, and like all these
bald guy.
all these fatherless little boys are tuning in. There's been you ever watch Abba and Preach on YouTube?
Do they sing Waterloo?
No, they don't. They pretty much just comment on videos.
Abba and Preach?
Abba and Preach. And then these other guys from the Fresh and Fit podcast.
That sounds like an ABBA and Prince cover band.
Couldn't escape if I wanted to.
They've been having a beef this week, and I've been watching intently. All my recommendations right now are based around their stupid little beef. It's fantastic. I like when people who try and tell people how to be men are faking the funk, and then they get caught called out on it.
I've got plenty of funk as a man.
You guys aren't faking the funk.
Being a man from Davis Alrini.
You're not faking the funk at all. I've been Preach called out Fresh and Fit for faking the funk, and Fresh and Fit got all super big and puffed their chest, and then it got like outed that like they're telling girls they have to fuck them to get on the podcast and stuff. It's like, for one, good idea. For two, that
feels
totally,
like way more beta than anything.
Exactly. It's totally against what they say in their on their podcast. It's
like,
totally.
If you could walk up to a chick and tell her you want to pee in your butt, that's alpha.
It's totally against their entire show. They're little like fakers. It's been like what I've been watching all week long.
If you beg for sex,
well,
you should be surprised by it.
It's not necessarily begging, right?
Surprised by sex is rape.
You're leveraging for it.
Yeah, it's more. What is the word?
Their whole argument was a man should never pay for sex. And then they're like, "Oh, we got your DMs where you're telling girls they can't get on the show unless they fuck you. That might not be cash transaction.
Give a United States dollar,
but that's
not fiat money.
That's clout leverage. You're over here faking the funk. I enjoy a nice exposal of these men telling men how to be men, and it's like you're not even doing it the right way.
Oh my God, John Cena's new shirt is a fucking Super Mario Brothers 3 parody shirt.
That's hot. Can I buy one now?
I still have my John Cena foam knucklock thing.
It's bartering. It's basically paying. Just because it's not cash doesn't mean you're not making a transaction for sex. They're like, I've been watching them for a couple months because they were on the No Jumper podcast, Fresh and Fit. I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what these guys are about. And I was like, these guys are fucking beta.
So Jumper, is that Adam? What's his nuts?
Adam 22. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was watching Fresh and Fit, and I'm like, these guys are fucking dorks. Like, do people really believe what they're saying? And I guess the answer is bigger dorks do. They need guidance, and they're like these guys taught me how to treat women.
It's a dork cult.
Yeah.
That's like those are like the big dork guys. They're all hanging out like, yeah, my model girlfriend in Canada. Like that's what they're doing. They're all talking to each other. Like
you wouldn't know her. She goes to a different school, dude.
Yeah, you don't even know her. Like no, she can't make it down for the dance. Dude.
No,
she can't. She's modeling.
Yeah, she's busy modeling and making money.
Like that's what those guys do. They're all beating their chest, but they're beating themselves off like in a circle jerk, making Oogie cookies and shit.
Oogie cookies.
Why is SummerSlam on a Saturday? Why is it not on a Sunday? Aren't all those
Sunday?
They didn't want to go up against.
They're usually on Sundays.
Monster trucks are coming out now.
Yeah,
they can't beat monster trucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
Super Bowl of Motorsport.
I think they were just trying something different for SummerSlam this year.
Bigfoot's a fucking Chevy.
AEW was doing Saturdays for a while, so I wonder if that's why.
Bigfoot being a Chevy makes
Bigfoot's
it
a Chevy this
They
year.
do with the LS swap. A fucking
That's crazy, dude. You want to go up against that on a fucking Sunday? Fuck no, dude. Take your bullshit to Saturday.
I'll tell you what happened. They got tired of their Bigfoot Ford breaking down on the way into the paddock.
Truckosaurus?
I can't.
Did you ever see Truckosaurus?
I saw Truckosaurus. I saw Truckosaurus see other fucking cars.
I saw Truckosaurus live.
Fire all over it.
We almost didn't get in. It was sold out, and I cried the entire way up the
Because you want
ramp.
to see Truckosaurus.
Yeah, I was like, Dad, let's just go home. It's sold out. Let's just go home.
Yes.
With fire, and then
Imagine if you just grabbed a steak and then just went,
it blew fire on it,
and boom, steak, tasty. Like that's what he does every night.
Crazy. Dude.
It was like a real life transformer.
Yeah.
Yes.
It would turn into a giant dinosaur that breathed fire.
Yes.
Yeah, was it Truckosaurus or Robosaurus?
Truckosaurus.
Because I know Simpsons.
Truckosaurus, crazy person.
Because Simpsons did it.
Joe Bot.
Yeah, I thought they
parodied it.
I thought they changed the name on Simpsons, right?
Yeah, they couldn't use it.
Yeah, I saw it at the Tacoma Dome too. DJ Hack.
GoBot.
Yeah, right here.
Exactly.
See?
That's some GoBot
That's
shit.
some GoBot shit.
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
Truckosaurus.
Yeah, I saw that fucker eat a car, and then it blew fire directly at me and my dad because we
That's
did.
like if the
Saw that fucker eat a car.
like if the news showed up and Billy's the first one they could interview. Like I saw the fucker eat a car, and they're like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, he ate it. I thought I was right here. I was standing here. Truckosaurus sitting right over there, and I watched him eat a car. Do you know him? Oh, I don't know him. Like,
I know
mean,
Truckosaurus. I got backstage passes to meet Truckosaurus. No, I didn't.
Really?
No.
Yeah, it was sold out, so my dad just walked up the ramp and told the guy he'd give him $20 if he let me and him in. The guy was like, "Yeah, whatever, go ahead."
Yeah, I don't give
and
a
I
shit.
was 5, I think 5 or 6 years old, and I learned that like rules don't matter. It was the best lesson of my life.
No, throw a 20 at it. That fixes
Yeah,
it.
don't take no for an answer. I learned that. day.
Yeah, that's called rape.
Yeah,
So I think the actual Robosaurus is the actual name of Truckosaurus. I think
They
it's
used
named
to say
Robosaurus.
Truckosaurus on the commercials.
Yeah.
They would be like Truckosaurus.
But like on Pawn Stars,
Isn't a thing.
on Pawn Stars,
Fuck Pawn Stars, that fake ass show.
they're calling it Robosaurus on Pawn Stars because they like tried to buy and sell it.
Yeah, I saw that episode. I kept thinking, why did they call it Robosaurus? I was like, is it because of like some copyright? Like they can't call it Truckosaurus because the promotion company owns Truckosaurus, so they had to call it.
Yeah. I don't know the true answer to any of that. Because if I search Truckosaurus, it comes up on Simpsons Wiki, and then it comes up as Robosaurus on the correction.
I don't know. It's definitely It's definitely
it was Robosaurus, and
it's definitely
in
the
real
Mandela
life.
effect.
I don't believe in the Mandela effect.
Neither do I.
I'm kidding. I always talk about how I believe in it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever actually heard about it. So that's why.
You haven't heard about the Mandela effect?
Yes, I've heard
The
about it.
Mandela
Okay,
effect
so
is
here's the
stupid.
thing. The Mandela effect is a lot of people thought that Sidney Poitier was Nelson Mandela. And when they found out Nelson Mandela was actually in Africa with the apartheid, they had Sidney Poitier killed.
What's his name? Sinbad was in a Shazam movie or
Kazam.
Genie movie.
Yeah.
Kazam, and I was like, wait, I thought that was Shaquille O'Neal, and then I was like, wait, I get where you would make that weird connection, but like I saw that in the theaters.
Right. It's small,
Shaquille O'Neal.
insignificant shit. Like,
Yeah, it's just someone shifted, but like in their head box, like they were at Blockbuster and they remember seeing the genie floating, the whole cover, but but probably these kids didn't
someone
know
actually made
who
a video of
Shaquille O'Neal was.
Kazam with Sinbad. In
Yeah, it was really funny video.
Yeah.
They had all the other Mandela effect things in it too.
Yeah.
I learned about it because the Berenstain Bears.
Berenstain
The
Bears.
Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I thought it was Berenstain Bears. Bernstein. I was wrong.
There's a couple that
the
made that
George
comic book
Bernstein
called
Bears.
Yeah, oy vey.
All right, so I think maybe we should wrap it.
I think
Yeah, wrap it before you fuck it.
we should wrap it and slap it.
All right. Okay. Well, should we wait for Sophane to come back, or
Is he getting a beach?
There he is.
So, Fane, we're gonna wrap it, okay?
Made an hour pass when we called.
Yeah, you did. We're gonna wrap it,
Okay.
So, Fane. So, if you want, start off with the rap.
We all freestyle while you were gone.
Yeah, we all did a freestyle, so you got to finish us off with a
It has to
freestyle.
start off with "My name is blank, and I'm here to say."
Yeah,
because
I
that's
like
how all
Fruity
the,
Pebbles in a major way. I said a major.
Yeah, he's my freestyle substitute.
We didn't freestyle while you were gone. It was a trick we were trying to play on
It's
you.
a trick. We got you.
We were gonna play a trick on you. We were gonna make you do a freestyle. It's a funny trick. All right,
we got
everybody,
Joey Salads, guys.
go follow Poison in the Well. Greatest two dudes in the world, other than the other two dudes that are on the screen.
Crash your party
Obviously.
next time.
Love you guys. Next time, we're breaking you guys up.
I love you guys. Thank you for hanging tonight.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody else. Bye.
See ya.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.